Check 1 2. Good time zone, everybody. Check 1 2. How you doing, Jackie D? Is he here? Oh, is he not here? Jack, can you hear me?
Yo, yo.
Hey, you are. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing all right. What's up, Stormbird? Hi, Cy. Hi, Beans. Hi, everybody else in chat. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Hi,
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I have had allergies all day, so my nose is so runny right now, and it's driving me absolutely insane. So if you hear me blow my nose a bunch, I apologize.
It's all because it ain't that damn COVID.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of affecting the post-COVID, I think, because, like, last night when I went out to do laundry, I forgot to bring my inhaler with me, and I had to sit in the car, like, leaned back for, like, an hour while I waited for shit to dry, because it was just my breathing just, like, seized up really hard all of a sudden. So that was pretty awful.
That sucks.
I mean, it's what inhalers are for, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, shouts to Beans getting that booster.
Hell yeah, do that. You want to avoid what I just did, believe me.
My booster flu shot thing. I forget if I told you. I got both of them at the same time again, and it fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like for a couple days, I was. I would recommend staggering it.
That's what I hear
Very
too.
important.
Some people keep saying like, "No, you just get them out of the way, get them both at once." It's like, I mean, yeah, if you want to be dead for a week, like, sure, but goddamn.
Most people I've heard who've done it were fine, but
yeah,
I got knocked on my butt.
No, and I know I would too. Just the COVID vaccines each time have always been a big deal for me. They've always kind of really run me down for a while. So,
yeah,
gotta know your own limits.
Absolutely.
But yeah, otherwise, how are you guys doing today, chat? I'm gonna be trying to. The other thing I wanted to mention about how I'm doing right now is, I'm very, very, very annoyed. What else is new with the American health insurance establishment? No more than 3 hours, Beans. I don't think I'm going to go to midnight on this one. I believe 11:30 is going to end up being my target. And anyway, I went yesterday to pick up a refill on my Ritalin, and it wasn't until 6 p.m. when I arrived outside the pharmacy that I got an email from Kaiser, my healthcare provider, that my psychiatrist is not going to refill my Ritalin until I get another like blood test and like a blood pressure lab and all, like normal stuff that you need to get regularly with this kind of medication with with heavy stimulants. But I need the medicine now. You could have told me this last time I refilled, like, hey, before your next refill, get these tests. But it says you told me when I'm outside of the pharmacy. So I've been rationing my Ritalin, and I just took the last of it before this stream here, so I could be focused for this. But of course, they told me this at 6 p.m. on a Friday, which means they're fucking closed until Monday. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? You're goddamn lucky this isn't something that I need to, like, stay alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you message me this at 6 p.m. on a Friday? The day I'm refilling my medication. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I mean, that's pretty much unprofessional, I would think.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck.
Like, it's borderline unethical. Like, you know what I mean? Just straight up, like, that to me, like, it feels like a bit of a straight up patient mistreatment. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but what the fuck?
No, that's infuriating. Yeah, there's no consideration
for your
day-to-day.
Yeah.
Instead of the crystal walls, and the place is overgrown with river grasses. You open your book in anticipation.
Yeah, it's the American healthcare establishment for you. I mean, if you wanted to pay that kind of $1,000, for a 30-minute quick sesh or whatever, they'd be sure to get you whatever you want.
Yeah, they just show exactly. If I got her direct number, and I went outside the insurance system, yeah, it would be fine, I'm sure. Just ridiculous. Okay. Gotta get back in the swing of this game here. I do not remember how this works. Who do I want to kill in 2 turns? You look like you're gonna cast something on me.
Besides, totally right. The pharmacies are constantly out of the like Adderall and stuff nowadays. I keep reading about it. Keep seeing like everybody on my feed going through the same thing.
That's insane. That's never been my problem with this. Like, one thing I'll say, like, there's plenty of issues I have with Kaiser as a system, but they do a very good job of pharmacy procurement. I don't know anybody who's been denied a medication because they didn't have it in stock. You know what I mean? So I won't cape for a healthcare company. Certainly not more than on just like one or two very small things. And I'm not in any way implying that this makes up for anything else that they may have done or not have done. I don't really know all that well. But I will say that this one thing is like, they do for sure get the medication there. And I'm like, and specifically I know that they do, that it's like they're doing that, it's consistently there, because both for my testosterone blockers and for my Ritalin, there have been times when I've showed up and they've clearly bought from a completely different generic manufacturer just to make sure they had enough of it. So rather than having just like a direct partner for it, they're buying from anybody who's got it in stock and making sure they have it, which I really appreciate.
My impression of, at least in the part of the country we live in, that Kaiser is kind of a top of the line provider, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
I've only heard really good things about them from my family. But yeah, we are, you know, I don't want to give these big companies any excuse, you know, for their failings or whatever, given like how, you know, how so many companies right now are, you know, setting record profits.
Yeah.
At the same time, there is a lot of, you know, there is a lot of legitimate shortages due to the, you know, international situation and, you know, post-COVID supply chain issues. I haven't looked into it too much, but, you know, giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
Not for my fucking Diet Coke. Have I complained about that recently? How I stopped drinking Diet Coke because it's so fucking expensive because inflation has just doubled the price?
I think I don't know if you have, but that's
my favorite fucking thing. Like my treat, you know. Goddamn. It's double the price now. At least from the place I get it. Jesus. It's just the point where it's like, nah, fuck it. That's why I've been drinking tea all the time. It's like I get my caffeine another way. Fuck you, Coca-Cola Corporation. Like, I know transportation costs, you know, yeah, sure, gas is, you know, more expensive, but still, come on. This is sugar water.
Yeah.
And I drink Diet Coke, so it's not even fucking sugar. It's artificial sugar.
Yeah.
Double the price? Come on.
Yeah. 3 siblings and 1 cousin on 3 kinds of meds in 2 separate states every single month. They seem to be out. Oh my god. I wasn't asked to waive the rest of the prescription and take a fraction of my siblings' meds for the month because it's all Jesus Christ.
It's a disaster out there, folks.
Yeah, for real. Woo. Loton the Pleaser.
Ooh.
I mean,
hey, you know, that's one way to refresh a companion's of.
All right, let's see what's up with the gatehouse here. Achievement unlocked, cow level.
Near the empty gatehouse, you find a huge herd of cows.
Ooh.
Among
this is the cow level, apparently, according to the achievement.
And
like, he's not even drowned. They just, I think this is like a random event you can get. They just didn't really turn it off for the underwater when they should have. So there's a bunch of live cows and a live man under the lake.
Almighty immortal man. She's alive and not haunted.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Not to crush the witch. Oh, I will drag you even further.
A witch? I should have known. There's no other Christian soul around here except for my...
Oh, I realized I didn't stream the game to you, Jackie D. I gotta get that in a second.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, whenever you have a sec.
Yeah,
I've been watching the Twitch.
I am a little brain fogged, as I'm sure is probably understandable at this point.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Go. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Don't be so quick to write me off as a spirit. I can help you if you need me to.
You can.
Cows have gills. Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you.
But it won't be that easy to get you out. I think we should order a prayer. Then Vakul will let you go himself.
Take it. Here's the money I've made here. I am from Nekrasova village. Find my wife there.
Oh my god.
They've been searching for me. They'll order a prayer. I'm sure of it.
All right. I'll find your wife if I pass through there. Don't lose hope.
The moved peasant catches a tear trickling from his
How is a
eye
tear trickling
and
from his
bows
eye? He's
deeply
underwater.
before you.
Good point.
Alright, let's do this.
The treasures of the Vodyanoi consist of all sorts of things. Silver and gold coins, icon frames studded with precious stones. There aren't any icons in the icon frames.
So, got what you were after, Wedge. What else do you want?
Smart drowner.
Will the Vodyanoi be here soon?
That's none of your business. We wouldn't let you in anyway. He comes when he wishes to.
What kind of a duo are you anyway?
Who knows? Who knows? Perhaps
Who
we're
knows?
future Vodyanoi.
Huh. Don't think that's how that
Very
works,
well.
my friend.
We'll talk later.
I do love her PG-13 hair.
Unless I announce you to the Vodyanoi, he won't show himself. Ready?
Not yet.
What can you tell me about him?
He's old, has his quirks. He's winning today, so he should be in a good mood. Listen, if he offers you gold, don't take it. Ask for fish scales instead. It's all different here in this world. It's not like what people are used to. Unless I announce you to the Vodyanoi, he won't show himself. Ready?
Not yet.
Wait a moment.
Just gotta talk to the dumb guy first. Okay. Sure.
I like that.
Unless I announce you to the Vodyanoi, he won't show himself. Ready?
Mm.
Yes, bring him in.
Year after year, it's getting worse and worse. Countdown's nowadays are weak. It's not like in the older days. A curious sort they were. You can solve riddles, but that's only half of it. It means you speak the language of spirits.
Greetings, Vodyanoi grandfather. My name is Vasilisa.
I know your name. I know of everything in my kingdom. Do you think I couldn't get you this very moment unless I really wanted to? I wanted to see what kind of a human you are.
Voice acting is interesting.
Now the name of Rusalka.
It's almost
I
there.
don't approve of that. You have no business taking my servants away. Well, what brings you here?
I wanted to ask you. What's been going on at the salt factory? Did you send the Rusalka and take the brine?
I have this acquaintance of mine. Demidov is his name. Do you know what he did when he built his factory? He threw a glove into the water. Then he took out the other glove, cut out 3 fingers of it, and threw it also into the water. Do you know why?
Demida threw her glove into the water. Why is this? He promised you a living human sacrifice.
Good job. I can see it's no accident that you can breathe underwater. Did you guess the number of lives?
Well, 3. He cut off 3 fingers.
One glove, followed by another one with 3 fingers cut off.
Oh, no, it'd be 8. Or 7, rather. Sorry, 8. Jesus. Annie, do math good.
5 finger on one.
There we go.
And 2 on the other. He promised you 7 offerings.
Correct, witch. You certainly do have knowledge. 7th round. Later, I'll put them to work in a circle to remember the days of old.
Oh, that's the ones that were walking in a circle outside the palace.
You saw it yourself. And what now? I'd be content with some fisher pouring vodka into the lake. I won't stand for this. Your salt walker also promised me a sacrifice, but he wasn't very eager with making good on it. But I'll take what is due.
You yourself dragged Evdokia to the bottom.
Yes, I myself. Before his salt works, he had a water meal. That's when we made a contract. For this violation, he paid with his daughter. Wasn't eager to pay the tribute for his factory. He's paying for it now.
So you're to blame for all these deaths.
Mind who you're talking to, witch. I took only what's mine to take.
Sounds like the guy who signed his contract's probably the one to
Words
blame.
I could turn you into a drowner, but today I will be kind.
How
By
does
the
he
way, I
get
made
the
the
bride
playlist
back
chat
now?
that's playing right now. I made a separate playlist just for this game, and I'm gonna do that going forward. Is make playlists based on what for our longer running ones based on the vibes of the
Want to
game.
learn anything else?
To begin with, I wanted to ask you. I know the name of the Rusalka. Let her go, now.
Do I look like a bandit to you? Does she look a bride? She can't be saved by a name. She's already dead. You can't bring anyone back from the afterlife.
No, there are ways.
You are talking about your book. She doesn't have anything like that. She will do her time with me. When it is her time to return to the surface, I will let her go to heaven or hell. That is not
Heaven or hell.
Hi, Red.
and suddenly
Welcome in.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to ask you. What's this cave with writings on the walls?
I've been living here for a long time. Everything used to be different here. There used to be
Excuse
a
me.
grave kept to what's left. Old traditions shouldn't disappear. I simply want to let them.
I wanted to ask you.
So the Vodyanoi is a conservative.
I need to break the seal on
Yeah,
the
this music fits perfectly for this.
Then know how to break the seal. I'll break it if you demand.
Can you hear the rumble?
I wanted to ask you. How do I get the brine back? How do I break the seal?
In your heart.
Want to know what to do next? I'll tell you, but you
That
will have to
bind
do
you.
it properly afterwards.
Feel the
Don't you
thunder
want to learn anything
that's
else?
breaking in your heart. I can see through the scars.
Tell me what you want.
inside you.
Yes, now there's a good witch. I need a helper on land. You will go to the pot house that's not far from
Pot house.
420.
Find some bandits there.
420.
Lately, they too have
Smoke weed every day.
offering to me. Make them restore this good tradition.
All right, as you wish.
I like you, Vasilisa. We can become friends after I break the seal. I
Might be useful.
choose a gift for you. A chest of golden coins or a handful of fish scales.
Take the fish scales.
I'll take the scales. You can't find any such things on the surface.
If you wish, witch. Now return to the surface. Well, have a nice trip. Well, meet right after you fulfill my task. Perhaps at the old watermill of Bahom. I'll break your water seal, and the brine, it depends on Bahom. Surely I'll be able to find a couple of gloves.
This is an album I'm gonna have to do one
You
day.
return
on
to
an
your
album talk stream.
senses on the bank of the Rusalka backwater.
Do you ever
spit
listen to
out
Ghost,
muddy
Jack?
water and inspect your things. Everything is where it should be.
This one album
With a
is,
shudder, you clutch
I mean,
for the black book.
incredible.
It's also here.
This is Meliora is the name of the record. Most of their stuff is decent. I don't really get into their other music, but this one here they had their one sort of hit on, and the whole album is just so cool.
Only the fish scales have disappeared. To your surprise, you notice a heavy sack with gold coins in its place.
Man, I was kind of hoping that wasn't going to be the like trick of the whole thing, is that, oh, they're not really fish. It's
I'm back.
everything's backwards here. So if you
Vasilisa,
take the gold, you show up with just
did
some fish
some
scales, and if you take the fish scales, you show up with
divinations the
gold.
other day.
But that's what it was.
Learned that Vakul is holding you captive. And then I went to the Church of the Trinity, did what needed to be done. That's why the water demon let you go.
The prayers may not be the reason. He had a task for me.
You tell old Yegor about the events of recent days.
So that Miller was Bahom. Interesting. Vodyanoi doesn't forget his subjects. Be on the lookout with this demon. He may try to pull one over on you.
I don't trust demons, just as you taught me.
And that's why you helped the Rusalka. That is not the same as a changeling girl. We need to be careful in our line of work, or you'll wind up beneath the earth.
Wind up.
Anyway, we need to think about something else. Ask the bandits about Vakul. They might give you some advice.
All right, Grandpa.
All right, let's get through the conversation
Bandits
tree.
make offerings to him.
I think river bandits.
River
not
bandits?
a rare sort nowadays.
It's a good band
They
name,
may
the River
be
Bandits.
escaped convicts
Yeah, I like that.
or former factory workers. You're a powerful knower. They can't hurt you. Curse them if
It'd
they
be a very
try
December-y
anything.
band,
Don't let them
the
catch
River
their
Bandits.
breath.
I met Rusalka. Do you think we can help her?
The Rusalka? She's dead already. How can you help a dead person? Well, I'm sorry, Vasilisa. I spoke without thinking. I don't think she has friend that can help her.
But I found her name. It must mean something.
You're saying she's Bahom's daughter? Let him think about it.
Can I at least free her from the Vodyanoi?
That spirit holds on to his droners until their early time is up. He might let them go sooner, for the right price. Sometimes, of course, they can be saved with prayer. Vodyanois who are weaker than ours have a lower price. What price will Vakul ask? No one knows. You can try it if you want to, but the seal takes priority. Don't you forget that.
He's
Do you
very
think he'll keep
talkative,
his
isn't he?
promise About the salt and
Yeah.
seal?
I feel bad
dealt
'cause I know
with
that
him
I'm not
once,
talkative tonight as much
also
as
at
I
a mill.
usually am, which is not that much, but I'm significantly less tonight. But like allergy meds make me foggy, and then you know the Ritalin, the one dose of Ritalin I take today hasn't kicked in yet, so I'm just like right now.
Well, old Igor will fill the void. Don't you worry.
Exactly. At least it is not setting hair silent at the moment.
That house of yours isn't far from Salatnova, to the west of Kusheva.
Nekrasova isn't far. One drowner asked me to help him.
I'll get Pahom in the meantime. God help you.
Ugh, his fucking shorts are back. Okay. Don't care about that.
Those idle shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Okay.
Could you
Oh,
maybe
we get some
bring
Billy
me a
Crystal
Zagovar?
Cat. Let's go.
And some Pruno, as much as possible, instead of bothering me with all that questions.
Yes, Vasilisa. Why won't you treat our guest with mash? Here you go, Proshka, lad. Take it.
Thank you, Grandpa. What a nice guy.
That's all I can hear
When
now.
are you getting along so well?
Since the time Proshka saved all our books.
Yeah, there were mice all over. They ate your books, you know? And I caught them all.
So it turned out not a bad thing to have any caught at home. He caught
This
all
is
the
so.
mice.
They really did such
What
a
else
Disney
you wanna
animal
know?
companion with him.
What happened next? How did you live in a church?
Taking off my headphones for 2 seconds to
Vasilisa.
take off my shirt. 2 seconds.
Hard to
Sorry.
remember. As if all the memories were gone with the wind.
So, you don't remember anything?
Just a bit. Too little. Well, what you looking at? Try to live such a long time, and then we'll see how good you are with all
Okay,
this
back.
remembering business. I do remember living in a rich house where I always sat. As a Susietka, I guess. And I looked over all 3 sides.
All 4,
All
you mean?
3 sides.
No. I remember this quite well. 3 of them. Our side, 1 below, and 1 above. And then there was a wind. It blew at all times, cold, northern.
Called
And river
Northern.
shells whispered me something.
Sounds eerie.
No, it was alright. But it is not the whole story. Just give me some time, and I will have it all. What else do you want to know?
Why do you need a Pruno? You're undead.
The undead need a treat from time to time, don't they? You know, they sometimes treat Sosietkas and the parents. Why am I any different? What else do you want to know?
Let's go. We'll talk later.
I like him. All right, what's the visitor now? Oh, priest. What's up, Rasputin?
God bless Igor Yevlampovich.
Gold race.
Howdy. I
Howdy.
thought you decided never visit my izba.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, if God wished it so, I wouldn't. This place of yours
Excuse me.
scares me something terrible. I can just feel shorts looking at me from the forest. Necessity brought me here. No one can help me but you.
What happened? Is someone's dead?
Is
Oh,
someone's
no one.
dead?
Praise the merciful Lord. Well,
What's up, a
at
scare?
least no man was killed.
Organizing
In a
your
cemetery
tea shelf.
chapel, we
Excellent.
found a cow that's
That
been
rules.
missing for several months now.
Sure. I remember that cow. That's the one we couldn't bring back from the Leshy. It's a good thing that you found it.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's been found dead. A horrible sight.
I heard that the chapel has been haunted lately.
Right. Weren't you the one who forbade me to exorcise the demons there? Why don't you tell me some more about that silly superstition of mine, huh?
Well, what can I say? I was wrong, Igor Yevlampovich. Help us, fools. Well, I'll be waiting
I like
for
that
you
we're
in
supposed to
my
be like,
church.
help
I think
us
we should
fools, like
inspect
those of
that
us who are
cow.
fools, but
I have a bad
help us
feeling
fools
about
is
it.
the way it came across.
Yeah. You needed to explain
All
it.
right, Grandpa. Let's get
You'd
going.
understand I was looking away. So.
Yeah, he was trying to say like, help us fools.
Galbets and his boss cellar.
Yeah, sorry.
Old Igor says that's where the Domovoy lives. I've never met one. but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house.
Oh, look at the
I
cat
need
doing
advice.
cat shit. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I need advice. When should I take my energy drink tonight? Because last time I fucked it up. I took it at the beginning of the stream, and then I was tired before the end.
What time did you crash at? About 11 that time is when you started to really
arguing and
flag?
chattering like a flock
Yeah.
of mad
And we were
dogs.
live at about 9,
You
so
notice
you
that
should
some of them
take it
smear
at
radishes
about
with soot,
10. You should
while
take it in
others
about an
wash them
hour.
off, trying to out
Because then you'll crash like right after, like within the half hour after stream ends.
Perfect.
I think that's probably for the best. Igor's shorts fuss in the backyard, arguing and chattering like a flock of magpies. You notice that some of them smear radishes with soot while others wash them off, trying to outdo one another.
Having noticed your interest in the shorts, old Yegor tells you of an old theory of his. According to his logic, a learned short is better than 3 unlearned.
So stay in school, shorts.
The cold night
Oh,
is
heck yeah,
filled
I'm
with
excited for these
hundreds of
dolls, Si.
sounds. Demons and wood chorts swoop under the wide fir branches. Owls hunt for nimble mice. Graveyard grasses whisper something from beneath the gloomy silhouettes of the tall beds
Excuse me.
at Mikhail's crossroads. Old Yegor stops and crouches down, looking at something on the dry earth.
Look, all this time and your circle is still visible? I wonder if I can find mine from the time I took the hat. Who knows how many circles were once drawn here? So many sins. What do you think we need icons and churches for? I have enough sin to bury Christ himself.
That's a hell of a
Do you think any
sentence.
Khaldun can manage it?
They say there's no saving for Yeretniks.
I believe they speak true.
Whoa!
Oh,
I
hello.
imagine that's why they supply us with chorts, for us to learn to control them. And the church
Check a
and the
screenshot of
icon,
that real quick.
so people aren't afraid.
Send that to the devs.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that I will draw
Hey,
a
you missed a
circle here
line.
with a student of my own one day.
God willing.
It is like, it is a pretty impressive task to make a game in 2 languages at one time, essentially.
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
the crossroads of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading
Yeah.
Be wise and go forth. No
I
literal.
admire them for doing it. There's a couple Chinese games on Steam that I'm dying to play that aren't translated. I would play just, a bare bones ass translation. This is even better than what I would, even expect from some devs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buy an amulet. You'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
He's got like a necklace of donuts, it looks like. But yeah, this is definitely a more detailed and well put together game than many people who are just making a single language game for that's being sold for a similar price would make. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this is a pretty, epic in scale type of game, too.
Yeah.
There have been multiple different threads, and like how many different, separate little maps have you hit?
Right. I mean, and again, remember, 7 seals, we are working on the 2nd. Well, we're technically working on the 3rd because the first was the tutorial, but still. Of 6, we have done 1. This is now our 4th stream of this game, so.
How long are you going to be streaming this game for now?
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I'm trying to do it and something else, but we'll see.
Could go for months.
Yeah.
As long as it's vibes, though, it's all good.
The cheapest shit you people have.
Oh, okay, so I'm looking at the how long to beat Black Book entry.
Yeah.
It's like completionist is 34 hours.
Okay. That is a little over a month worth of streams, but that's completionist though?
Yeah, it said main story 7-fold around 24 hours.
Ooh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
all
know,
right.
I mean, you're hitting a lot of quests and stuff.
Yeah. That means I would be getting close to half on that, but I'm going to get closer to the completionist number, I think. Because even what I'm doing right now is a side quest, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the way I tend to play games nowadays, unless I'm really not vibing with it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of money.
Like, if I'm not vibing with something, I'll just try and barge the main quest just to get my money's worth, or, you know, get the narrative kind of resolution that the mind craves.
Yeah.
But most games, if I even remotely like it, I'll just try and barge everything. Like the new Saints Row, I just completed the main story.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, let's go here. Didn't you play a shitload of Saints Row when we were in school?
I loved the first three.
Vasya,
Really dug.
Igor
Yeah.
Yevlampovich, you
The
came.
third one, I think, came out when we were in college, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
what to do. I've read all the prayers I know. I haven't seen such horrors in years. Who could have done something like that to animals? No less than a monster.
Tell me where you found the animal.
In the old chapel, in the cemetery. Hardly anyone visits there, and even fewer now. So it's still there, by the altar. What is this scourge upon our Riest? What devil tortures us? Lord, forgive us.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Well, people are scared to go to the cemetery.
Excuse me.
It's haunted. People were about to ask you for help, but I assured them that you would drop by soon enough.
Yeah, well.
Where's the chapel the cow was killed in?
Well,
oh, come
in
on.
the church cemetery. Something was amiss there
Oh, there we go, another.
before this happened. Strange knocking and scratching. It sounded as if it were coming from beneath the ground. That's why folk rarely go there.
All right. We'll see what demon you have over there.
In the meantime, find the payment in the church bins.
Rest assured,
Bitch
Igor
better have my
Ivanovich,
money.
I'll do that.
Oh. All right. And give me control. I think that drum roll went right as I was loading into this level. That was great. There it is.
Dog mushroom.
The
Good
inhabitants of
boy.
Vilka, they're all buried here. Almost all of them.
Ooh. The chicken marks.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Herb. Dream grass.
What a strange chapel.
That's it? That's all you got for that? Okay. Vaporizer. Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
There's cow's
Cartoonish
blood on the
entrails.
icons. Jesus, who would do this with a cow?
Poor cow.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to look at this.
I already did,
will
bro.
deal with the animal and you look around. Try to find some clues. What kind of demon are we dealing with here?
Some rope.
Old ropes. No blood on them.
You notice strange, bloody tracks, as if human tracks got mixed with that of a bird.
It's a chick human.
Oh.
Nope. Okay. Back outside, I guess.
Anyway,
We've already seen all this.
you won't have need of a grave soon.
You find the bloody piece of a shroud. You pick it up, but it crumbles in your fingers, as if it has been lying here for decades.
Another herb. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here.
I mean, there's only these little diamond things you can interact with, right?
Yeah, I think that's everything. So, okay, here we go.
I've already looked around. Here.
Discuss the
I found
clues.
a piece of a shroud, but it crumbled in my hands.
Ha! That's no accident. So a spirit is one of the dead, one of the old ones.
And I found some tracks here.
Ha! Bird ones. The spirit is trying to confuse us. What do you think? These aren't bird tracks.
Yeah.
There are pieces of broken bones poking through.
Ew.
I've inspected the cow.
That's
The
horrifying.
demon tore it with claws and teeth. That's clear as day. But here's a hint. I found iron shavings in the bones. I don't like this, Vasya. Let's try to open up the old tracks. Wait while I whisper over your discoveries.
Okay, bird tracks appear on the ground. They lead from the animal corpse to deep inside the cemetery.
Yeah, let's follow it. I had a feeling the other day. A bad omen, this find.
Oh, now they're highlighted. Onward
to the origin. Oh.
Can I talk to him and all? No. Okay. Well,
The trees near the ruined grave stand frozen in silence. You look down. The black hole leads deep underground.
Prokopi.
A name
It's
half
his old
erased can
mentor.
Still be read. Prokopi.
Oh.
I knew it.
You hold up the swaying Yegor.
I was young and experienced. It didn't completely disable him. The cursed Yeritnik broke free.
Let's go kill this
figured it
motherfucker.
out as soon as I saw the cow. Your family had a similar cow long ago. He left that gift for me to find.
Oh well, we'll have to drive him back.
Oh well.
My study was not in vain. We'll do it together. I saw a rope in the church. We'll need to climb down into his lair.
Don't make me go back and get the... Okay, thank you. I thought it was going to make me go back to the church and grab the rope, go back to the cemetery and crawl down.
There we go.
Ah, what's up, motherfucker? Does he have only one arm? Nice.
I think so.
Prokopi, you...
Holy shit, no, it's just tied up.
Yegorka, we meet again. Why have you come? It can be to bring an offering to your old teacher.
I like Igor looks like he's about to be like, oh you. Oh you joker.
Come now.
Just how I like them. Well, bring her here and get lost.
Do I look like an offering to you? You know nothing about us, demon.
Yes.
No, girl. It's you who knows nothing about us. Isn't that right, Yegorka? I've taught you well. You're the same as me.
How did you survive here?
You were young, Yegor, inexperienced. Didn't know how to kill me. And now it's too late.
He also, it's either the OU or it looks like he's about to give the world's most hesitant high five. Like, hey bro, what's up?
Up top?
Awkward.
But don't fret. You lived a long life. Look at you now. So old.
Oh, my nose is dripping.
Ready.
Ugh, gross.
Even I look better. I haven't aged a minute for the past 30 years.
You sure about that?
Look at my palace. Truly a sight to behold. Is it not?
Can you see it?
How did you build all of this?
I think that we refer to it as a mansion in the dialogue option.
Turned to iron over time. They were indeed pleasant tools to work with. As soon as my name got washed off of the coffin, the prayers stopped holding me down. Isn't it funny? You shall perish with your girl in my grave.
You say you and Grandpa are alike.
Don't you dare to compare us, Prokopy.
Oh, how could I? You are so kind. Yegorka the kind. Weren't you the one who sent his charge to kill me in my sleep? Weren't you the one who took my charts? Oh, but aren't
My
they
lucky
on your
chorts.
shoulders?
What else am I supposed to wear?
I didn't kill any children.
True.
I will never
but
stop
what
making the
about
joke
others?
that of shorts and shorts.
What is
I
this
keep thinking
thing?
of shorts as
Is it
farts.
made from the same horn as my ancient
Oh,
It's
that's so
called
much
shark.
worse.
But
Yeah,
why
it sounds like
do I hear?
sharts.
Could it be the voice
Oh
of
no,
my
that's so
own
much worse.
shark? Oh, really? The demon told me everything. Oh, whatever they whispered to you, whatever they advised to you at the end of your miserable life.
That's enough
All
of
right,
you,
let's do
demon.
this.
I didn't know how to destroy you then. But now I do.
You can't overcome two Kolduns, Prokopy.
I've been waiting for this over 40 years. Don't underestimate me.
Let's go, ugly fuck. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this is the annoying thing about this. So... Okay, so... You see how much... So you see what his stuff does here, right? Which is he's going to do 6 damage, and 33 defense, right? And he goes first unless I read fewer total pages up here than him, not including the ones that are labeled gesture, which I don't have any of right now. So... What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go curse. Oh, I have a well-versed sacrifice in there. I don't like that. I didn't realize I had that. Triple sacrifice, but I get 10 damage. That'll keep me alive here. None of these are in my book, I thought. This is very strange. I'm seeing a bunch of shit that I just did not realize was in my book. But here we go. Okay. The only thing I'm getting to him with is waste, presumably, because he has shitloads of ward now. Oh, but I'm not getting... This isn't my deck. This is just like a... It feels like this is just a random fucking deck. Well, okay. Fine. It's a gesture. I don't want a fucking gesture. I guess I can take that then. That's all I need. I'll still go first. Damage absorption, some shield up. Now he can't hit me. Getting 33 defense there again. Okay. Yeah, the ward's very annoying, but what am I even supposed to do with this one here? I don't really understand. Like, it kind of seems like it's just going to keep giving me the same cards every hand, and none of them are actually helpful to me.
Seems kind of torturous.
Yeah, extremely so far. Unless I can get the ones that give waste. I need the one that gives waste more. Other than that one, there's nothing particularly useful in here to me. There we go. Okay. Oh, except they didn't give me that one.
He's got one double waste, but no waste.
Wait, is he not doing... He's not doing anything this turn. He's got no cards this turn, so I just get to play the shit out of this one. Okay, cool. That's all I mean, nothing else here actually does anything except hurt me, so. Oh, or do I have... Oh, I have Burning Blood. Oh, that's why. You want to hit the sacrifices, because every time I take damage from the sacrifice, it'll give him waste. Oh. So I have to hit that one. And then that. Excuse me. Oh, wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
It blocked?
None of that made any sense. Why did I just lose?
I saw them blocked. Did it reflect, or...?
Yeah, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. It should not have reflected, and this is not my deck. Like, this is the deck that I have. None of these things were in there. What was that? Okay. Let's try that one again. Okay. Now at least I understand that once I put the Bloodburn in, I'll be fine. I just have to do this and then this for the first turn and be fine. And then after that, I need to... Oh, okay, this is actually like this is just a puzzle battle, basically. I just wish it had explained that to me in advance. But this is just
like the Shin Megami games. You just learn by losing. I kind of admire that, actually.
I just have a limited number of turns in which to kill him, and there's an obvious way to do it because it's a set of hands and deck. So, okay, and then double waste. Okay, this is gonna hurt me a lot, but it's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, see, there's the timer up there. I just completely missed it.
Oh, there we go.
So, puts me under a lot of waste. And puts him under a lot of waste. He's under 14 now, so he'll die in 2 turns. Oh! Except that he hit... Oh, wow. Okay, one more try. Let's do this. Okay. No, I'm not going to skip the fucking battle. Get this one right, okay? I just didn't realize he could do that much damage to me. It didn't look like that was what was on his cards here.
I hate it when a game tells me, hey, do you want to just skip this part?
Yeah.
It's like, no, fuck you. Are you kidding me? What do you think I am?
Like, I get it because this is an optional quest. Like, I get why it's saying that. Like, it makes sense to give you the option to skip the side quest here if you're stuck on it, because otherwise you just can run this until you get it right, which might take you forever. But see, he has 3/3 here, and if I go...
Because if you didn't have a save or whatever to go back to.
Yeah. Okay, there's that. Alright, this should do fine. Oh, first, so. Wait, how does he, when he hit me once, why do I die? I think I legitimately have to not take any damage from him. Which is very strange. But we'll do it. So each turn from here on out, now that I have Burning Blood up, I have to use 1 sacrifice. And then shield myself out of the rest. And make sure that I use less than 3. And only use 2 cards. So I'm going to go here and here. Every fucking turn. Oh, and then, well, that's a gesture, so I can do this one as well. But oh no, except that if I do that, then that'll take away the damage shield there. So no. See, it is just trying to trick me. Very funny.
Ha ha.
So damage absorption didn't absorb anything. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, cool. Okay, and then the same deal. Okay, and then we go on. Is that going to cause enough waste on him now, though? Because now he's at... I don't think it is. That's a problem. Oh, except that he doesn't... Because this is the last one, he doesn't take a turner, so I can cast as much as I fucking want. And I just have to get his waste over 17 here. No, she's gonna have to go with sacrifices. Alright, hopefully this does it. Let's see. Okay. Oh no, except that since I did more than him, I'm going first, which means that this turn ends without him hitting all this extra waste that I'm giving him. Yeah.
Oh.
So I still need to... Fucking Christ. Alright, last try. Let's skip it. This is hard as shit, dude.
I like a challenge, though. I admire this, actually.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I'm a big fan of these Shin Megami games. What I'm playing right now is Shin Megami 3 Nocturne on Switch.
Mm.
And the point of it is to torture you with how difficult it is. Like
Right.
the boss battles after, you know, an open world with a bunch of enemies. The boss battle is suddenly incredibly hard. It's like, what the fuck? You just gotta grind. You just gotta grind.
Sounds like a nightmare to
This
me.
is frankly more thoughtful than that design. This is actually kind of a puzzle using the mechanics instead of like, fuck you,
Yeah.
go back.
Yeah, basically. Nope, not you. He's gonna give me a damage here, though. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, I still do have damage reserve finish. That actually does work. Okay, cool. Sacrifice does not. I thought the sacrifice keyword would eat the damage absorption, but it does not. So I can do that now. And that should push him up to enough damage here. Okay, so. There's a fucking lock on here, god damn it. Well, I'll do that there anyway. See if there's a well-versed on something later. I just wish that was... Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Because I need to have fewer than 3 cards in with that one not counting. So, okay. He's up to 7 waste now. Which puts him down to 14. And then if I double his waste, if I add 1 waste and then double, then, and that's the only thing I do this turn, then the waste will get him. Because he'll still, and that's still only 2 cards. So I need to add 1 waste, which is that, and then double waste. And now he should die. Wait, why did he go first still? Ah. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, I'm done with that one then.
Yeah, just skip battle then.
Yeah, fuck that.
Perfect for streaming, I will say.
Yeah.
If I were playing it on my own, I would never let myself do it, but for the
100% same.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's going to hell for sure.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Remember what you need to do?
So, how do I dispose of the restless dead so that it is certain he passes to the afterlife?
Coins on the eyes, right?
We need to place coins
fuck.
on his
What are you doing, Vasya? That won't work for Russian dead. It needs something
I like the
less
implication of that.
gentle. Hit it with an aspen stake or break its spine. If I had been smarter then, it wouldn't be here now.
Whatever.
Good. We dealt with it swiftly, before it had the chance for mischief.
Mischief.
Prokopy said you have identical staffs.
His was from a horn. I took it, added to my sins. He also obtained one for himself,
Excuse me.
made out of moose horn. You need to take this one, of course, if you don't fear his retribution.
Hell yeah.
You take Prokopy's old staff.
Whoa, strengthens ward 4. Nice.
You have shorts left. I thought you gave them all to me, along with the book.
Almost all. Left some to myself. They have their uses, you see. I'll find use for them yet.
What?
Let's deal with Prokopy, Grandpa.
Right. He could rise at any moment. Demonic force. Pull.
You neutralize Prokopy, and
Pussy
the
nose.
bullets help to cover his grave with dirt. There is now a crater in place of a grave. You've seen similar during your travels. Were they the result of unclean dead like this?
I do love the aesthetic of the coffin hanging haphazardly by 4 chains from the ceiling.
How are you feeling, Grandpa?
design
do you
inspiration for my own
I'm
home one
fine.
day.
Is this about Prokopi?
I mean, honestly, though,
To
imagine
hell
if you
with
made that your lighting fixture in
I've
your main
dealt with
room.
him
If you had, like,
before,
vaulted ceilings.
And this time we sent him
And you
to
had
the
iron
Coast.
chains holding a
on top of
coffin.
you,
It's a
you know,
pity
it
I
would be
didn't
an
do
instant
it
grave.
properly the first
What's that?
time around.
And if it fell on top of you, you're already buried. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be perfect.
But you know what I mean? Just, like, rig up iron chains out to the corners of your ceiling and have a coffin dangling in the middle, like dead center of the room, right? 10 feet from the floor, 10 feet from the ceiling.
You kind of sick.
And have light fixtures coming out of the bottom of the coffin. It would be so sick. If I were more goth, I would
I'm
almost
into
be
the idea of
tempted.
a glass coffin.
What's that?
A glass coffin.
Ooh, and you put the light fixtures inside of it. That could be cool too.
Rad.
Yeah.
Soon they all will be gone. I think we can make it in time.
If I ever lean hard into a goth aesthetic, I will keep that in the back of my mind. All right, let's
I
go.
forget what I was listening to. Someone was talking about a glass coffin. It really, really stuck with me.
At the crossroads.
It's a
of
good
two
song, by the way. The song that just started
You
playing is
see
called
the end.
Jumping Coffin by
Despite the late hour,
Oh,
trading
fuck.
is still taking place.
Very
Perhaps you
appropriate.
might buy
I
something
swear I
for
didn't
your
see
journey.
that. That was
a multitude of goods
natural.
can be found.
Low prices. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods.
Oh yeah, I need to put that in. Hold on, I need to actually do my items here. See, waste plus 2 is so good. That one's so good. Vampirism plus 2 on battle start. Oh yeah, I gotta do that in now because now I have more vampirism on start and I do more damage when I'm under half health. Do I still not have any more knowledges? I need more item spots, man. Big bag, that's what I need. Yeah, I need one more level. Fuck. Because I really want this and this in my fucking thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'll do that because I need the pike tooth is just so good. So what this does here basically is no matter what I do on my first turn, there's a free play that will happen on my first turn. All in addition to everything else I'm doing on my first turn for free, all enemies will get a 5 damage from a card without me doing anything.
Yeah.
And then this is the same thing, but it's 3. So if I could get both of them in, then I get immediate 10 damage on every, or 8 damage on every enemy. About to head to bed. Realize it's clock change night. Yeah, extra sleep night, by the way.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
In the States and you haven't gone back yet.
Thank you for the reminder, Sai. I'm gonna alter my oven.
Yeah, because that is a good point. I always see people doing that on streams, and I forgot to mention it tonight myself. It is fall back tonight in the States, or at least in California. I think it's in most of the rest of the states too, if not all of them. But
so minus an hour.
Yes, fall back. So we get 2 a.m. twice.
Wow.
We'll go, or we get 1 a.m. twice. Yeah, we'll go from 1:59 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Free hour. That actually fucking rules for sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the extra sleep night. This is one of my favorite nights of the year. Although this would be one of the first years in a while. This one in 2020 are 2 of the only years since I was like 16 that I haven't been awake across the time change due specifically to a social engagement. For some reason, people always throw a party on this night that I'm at. It happens.
That is a good
everywhere.
night for it. Yeah, totally. It makes a lot of sense.
But I don't think people normally plan around it. I just think normally I show up at these parties and it's like, oh fuck yeah, there's an extra hour tonight. I forgot about that. And you always think it's going to be an extra hour to sleep off the hangover. When I was drinking, like I always thought it'd be an extra hour to sleep off the hangover. It's not. It's an extra hour to cause a hangover at most of these parties.
Exactly. You always account for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good card. All right. I need to take some stuff out of my book here.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll just mute myself from now on Discord when I'm gonna be gone for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it'll be a little visual.
Yeah, well, you're right. Unfortunately, not on my screen, but yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. In case you're like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, exactly.
BRB.
All right, let's see. What do I not want in here? That one's not that good. one's really good. In fact, I'll take that one out because this one's good. There's one I just got that I was like, I don't actually want this one. Hang on. You. Because I'll take you and you out. This deck's too bloated right now. What I really want to do at some point is sit down and like do proper deck building, because it's one of my favorite things. Didn't even realize there were states without daylight savings. Yeah, Arizona and Hawaii I know are the two. But the other thing is I didn't remember if it was only California and some other states that did that changed the fallback date by a week a few years ago, because normally we would have done it last weekend with the UK and stuff, but in 2014 I think, maybe 15 or 16, somewhere in the mid-teens, we pushed the date back by a week, but I didn't remember if it was just certain states or if it was federal that had happened. That was what I was getting at. But yeah, Storbird, you lived in Arizona most of your life. It must be nice, man, but the worst thing is that people have now voted to end daylight savings. I've went on a rant about this recently. People have now voted to end daylight savings time, but they voted instead to actually make daylight savings time permanent. And while I look forward to not going back and forth the whole time, the sun is supposed to be at its high point at noon, and the exact opposite of that is midnight. Otherwise, what the fuck are we doing? If you want more daylight at the end of your workday in summer, which is the purpose of daylight savings time in modern times, start your fucking workday an hour earlier. Why is that my problem? If you're admitting that this is all made up anyway and we can just change what we refer to times as anyway because it's all arbitrary, change your shit. Don't fuck with mine. What are we doing here? Rant over. I rant about it every time it comes up. I hate it. Abolish daylight savings time, sure. Don't make it permanent. Oh yeah, let me... Because you're going to do 14 to me.
Oh, I missed the best conversation about... I just watched a PBS piece about the daylight saving time shift. Like how they got rid of it in the 70s, I think.
Just like temporarily, or?
I think it was like a full thing. And then everybody was like, oh, shit. It's so dark when we wake up. Fuck this.
Yeah, well, no, it was mostly that it was supposed to be that it was like dark after we get off work. Is everybody's problem with it all the time. And it's like, if it's dark when you get off work, start your fucking workday earlier. That's what you're doing anyway, but now you're making me refer to the time on the clock as something it's not because you want to have more sunlight after your work. Take your own responsibility for it. Get up when talk to your employer, make them do this, arrange something so you can start earlier, so you can get off earlier. And then, hey, you also have an hour left at the end of your day where things like doctor's offices are still open. So if if you work near your doctor's office, you can get to an appointment easier and stuff. Like, this is a win-win-win all around. If we don't change the clocks and you just get your ass out of bed earlier and go to your job an hour earlier, if that's what you really want, and don't fucking make it my problem. Why do night people have to suffer?
I would like waking up in the dark. I'm into the drama of it.
Yeah.
It's like it wakes up and I feel like, with the neon lights of the convenience store nearby near the bus stop,
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I'm all about. I love that shit. So yeah, everybody's gotta stop whining. Let's just get rid of it so we can have more dramatic mornings and more comforting evenings,
Absolutely.
Where we can play with our children in the yard. Like we'll make it work.
Excuse me.
I think, yes, Sai is totally right. Every household should choose one way or another and cause chaos everywhere. That's the best idea.
Yep.
Yeah, Storm, I agree. I prefer dark mornings.
This is what I mean. So, because dark mornings is what happens when you do, well, I guess dark mornings is what I'm trying to do the math in my head now. Dark mornings is what you get from springing forward. Yeah, dark mornings is what you get from springing forward, because the actual astrological time says 6 a.m., but your clock reads 7. So it's darker at 7 than it would be on standard time. Which is fine. I'm not going to shit on anybody for liking dark mornings. That's not the point. The point is that if you prefer dark mornings, you should be allowed to get up early and start your day at that time. And whatever your job or school or anything else should be willing to work with you around that. Even if they have to, like, I know for school they have to keep specific hours, but, like, to some extent, if you want to get up earlier and go to bed earlier, then that's your choice, just like it is my choice to go to bed later and get up later. Why do we have to change the entire fucking timekeeping system around that preference when some people have the other preference? That's my other thing. I want it to be dark when I get off work because I thrive in the dark. I feel really good when I work all day in the sun and then I get off work and the sun is setting and I go home and it's nighttime out. That is when I feel alive, is at nighttime. That's what I want. You know what I mean? And for most of the year, that's straight up not how it works.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel more alive in the nighttime, and that's why I want it to be dark in the morning, because I'm a morning person just by nature, I think.
Right.
I think just because of my family history, I guess.
Right.
Like every man in my family is always woken up at, like, you know,
A ray of light from a suddenly opened door of the village shop pierces the darkness. A young lad with an accordion strapped across his back runs into the street. A moment later, a shop owner emerges, spewing curses and chasing after the musician. You are somewhat familiar with the accordion player. This dashing youth is often invited to Vichorka
dashing youth
celebrations.
Kind of sounds like none of my fucking business. I'm not a cop.
The merchant spits on a neighbor's hen in frustration, knowing he won't be able to get
That's fucked up to the hen.
Yeah, the fuck the hen do?
Yeah, what they do?
Sure, take him. He'll pay me back, he says. I know all about him paying back. I won't see a half kopeck until Christmas.
I need to get to a pothouse somewhere in these parts.
Okay.
Is it far?
Oh, girl, don't go there. That's a bad place. The pothouse and vodka are the root of all evil. Yeah, they found this man recently, drunk himself to the grave. Just buried him. Well, the pothouse is to the north. You
Don't go there, but it's right there if you want to go.
The player must have gone there. That rascal, that scoundrel. Sure, take him.
Okay, yeah, you give me the same dialogue again. Thank you.
Yo, it'd be rad. Let's go to the pot house. It'd be rad.
Yeah, guess that's
Let's
here.
see what the vibe is.
Yeah.
I love video game party
scenes. The narrow
scenes.
path leads you to a silent bee garden. A single light shines amidst the bee
a beekeeper.
hives. A beekeeper has lit a splinter and is writing something on birch bark.
That's so fucking metal. I'm sorry. He took a splinter, lit it on fire, and then has a piece of bark and is writing runes on it with a burning splinter. That is the most metal shit I've ever heard. That's so cool.
I can hear you walking. Come out to the light.
Greetings, beekeeper.
That man has some fucking facial hair. Look at this boy.
For real.
Make yourself at home
What a
in my
king.
kingdom.
We stand
My name is
beekeepers.
Michael.
The king of the bee kingdom.
Proceeds to write something on birch bark.
Are you writing a Leshy charter by chance?
Heaven forbid. I'm calculating my income for the summer. The bee queen spawns grubs every day, so I get a lot of new bees. If only I had enough houses for them. This Vodyanoi helps me. There's Chorts
Vodyanoi.
Creek nearby. The bees drink their water there.
Chorts
I threw
Creek.
something in the water recently. A bottle of vodka and a loaf of bread. So my bees wouldn't die off this winter.
Smart man.
Offering.
If you're having a good year, maybe you have something to sell.
Come and take a look. Are you interested in some healing herbs?
Potentially. I like this guy.
Have you heard about the local Vodyanoi?
Well, they say all sorts of things. I heard this one story from an old woman I know. Thing is, I can tell a mighty scary story. Might make your hair stand on end.
I need to be wary about singing along to Kaiser's Orchestra on these, because I know in the VOD it's just me by myself mumbling something that's vaguely close to the Norwegian they're singing.
That's how it is on my Discord.
Right, exactly. Which is like, I'm sure it's horrible, but also they are so fucking catchy. I can't not at least like kind of hum along to them.
Totally.
And there's like a handful of songs where I do know entire parts verbatim, like in proper Norwegian. And then it's like, those are the most dangerous ones because I'll sing real confidently through the hook. And then I'll hit a verse and be like, with the same confidence, and it's not there. Ooh, I like those. Okay, cool. That's a big heal. Thank you. See you, buddy. The fun beekeeper. Okay, there's the baths, the village. Okay. Because that's the pothouse all the way up there, so we will get there.
The silent village is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some windows, and from time to time, you see peasants going about their business.
Oh yeah, have I asked you? Have I ever like talked to you guys about Kaiser's Orchestra at all? I might have to wait till another battle to actually
where the
do it.
missing peasant's family lives.
Did I ever talk to you? I don't think I've ever talked to you
He is
about
one
them,
of the
Jaggedy.
villagers trying to reach the
I
Sultan.
remember in passing convo.
Yeah.
You tell his wife that she must recite a prayer. The shaken woman recognizes you as a witch.
I'm giving
and
the full
trusts
amount of
your
money
every word.
because I need the sin cleanse.
You give her all
Yeah,
the money
let's
the
go.
Vodyanoi servant gave
There we
you.
go.
The grateful
That is
peasant
fun.
woman
And I got
gives
some
you
herbs.
some
Let's
healing
go.
herbs for the road. After some thought, you ask her to light a candle for a certain.
I'm.
person.
I can't
Every
not
time
crime.
there's-
I have to commit a crime on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a sentence come into my head, and I know I shouldn't say it because it's awful, but I just found this man's wife, and I gave her some money, and she gave me some head. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry. What were you saying?
Hot damn! I was gonna say every time when they mention these herbs, there was a 30 Rock joke where Jack
silent
Donaghy's.
village is
Oh, sorry, I didn't
getting
think there was
ready
any
to
more
sleep.
text.
There are lights in some windows, and from time to time, you see peasants.
Okay,
going
sorry.
about
Go ahead
their
before I
business.
ask about it.
Alec Baldwin's character interacts with this sleazy guy whose name is Herb. And he was like, Herb? He's like, hey, you are what you smoke, right, Jackie? And so now every time I hear anything with Herb, that's what I think.
Nice. Thank you, Sai. I am so sorry that I had to do it, but as soon as it was in my head, it was never going to leave until I said it.
Everyone you ask knows about the pothouse, but tells you that it is a wicked place for wicked people. As it turns out, the bandits have become even noisier as of late.
Noisier.
But no one has seen them in nearby villages. One of the people you talk to crosses himself and tells you that there's something demonic going on in this pothouse. With a shaky voice, he tells you about a logging area to the west. You can't get anything else out of him.
What actually is a pothouse?
I have
The
absolutely no
silent
fucking
village
idea.
is getting ready to sleep. There are lights in some
Yada yada yada. Let's hit the baths.
I mean,
first.
they mentioned it in the same sentence, that other cat. It's vodka and shit.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's just like some smokehouse of some kind.
All right, there's gonna be a song. So I'm pausing.
Okay.
I'm pausing the ghost
Bit
here.
short.
So
It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
here we go, baby. It's gonna work. Oh no, wait. That's right. I turned the fucking music volume all the way down on this because I was.
Oh.
There we go. It's a small tavern. Ah.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Sad.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, in the background there a minute ago.
It's beautiful.
One of the things I've so far really liked about all the songs that we've gotten in this game is that they tend to go through these like kind of beautiful sounding parts or very kind of almost conventional sounding parts, and then they'll just hit this one big open louder chord that's really minor, like really tense in the middle of it, and then go back to something a little more relaxed. That's just in the middle of everything. All of a sudden, you'll just hit this moment in the chord, and then go back, and that's so
that.
cool.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah. All right. Great. That was rad. Okay. Easy back off. Okay. All right. Now, off to the forest clearing. And back to the ghost. I will start the song over.
In sight, everything is even birds and insects. Knowing this to be a sign of evil spirits, you open your book. Several fat logs are lying on the ground ahead of you near an old fire, and some items are scattered about it. By the roots of a notably large fallen pine, you see the mouth of a hole.
Oh my god, with fat logs, mouth of a hole.
The closer you get to the logging
Hey
site,
now.
the stronger the smell of decay. You recoil involuntarily when you spot the bodies, stuck into the rough holes in the trunks, as if into coffins.
I really thought they were stuffed into the holes, and I was like, bleh.
The corpses.
There we go.
Many of the dead have weapons.
Ooh, I got some money.
It would appear they used to be bandits. You find a purse with rubles on one of them and take it without remorse.
Okay.
You feel the stench of death in the air. It seems no one has been here for a long time. You find someone's ledger by the fire. Reading it, you find regular sacrifices to the Vodyanoi and other more sinister expenses that you try not to think about. The last record is dated more than a week ago. The hole breathes with the dampness of a graveyard. At the bottom of it, among roots that look like paws of exotic beasts, you see an empty chest. Upon closer inspection, it proves to be
Look at the
quite
logs.
old. It
I already
would
did the logs.
seem
That's where the
that
bodies were
this
stuffed in.
small chest
Oh, okay.
was buried a long time ago.
Okay.
Don't want to go in that hole.
Nope. Not super keen on it.
Someone's
Fuck
figure
no.
stands black at the forest's edge. You can't make out who's waiting for you on your way. You clutch your book tighter. A human voice answers you.
Hey, it's the
You come
accordion
closer
player.
And
cool.
recognize the accordion player you met from Sultanova village.
Good vibes, okay.
Vasya, I knew it was you.
Yay! I remember this guy.
Hey.
You're on your way already.
So I recognized you in the village. You got it all wrong. I need these sweets for business, but I'll pay them back first thing tomorrow.
You must be carrying these for the girls, as usual.
Such accusations all of a
Can't blame
sudden.
it, brother.
Nothing of the sort.
Donate the player
I'm
in the
going to
game.
Bud House. I've been asked to play for a
Yeah,
birthday.
exactly.
I think.
Fedka plays a riff on his accordion.
I think if I
that
bring
was
a
sick.
present along,
This is so
the player
sick.
will pay me more.
Why does he need anything else when he has the sick
It's a
riffs
bathhouse,
for the
he
ladies?
Yeah, dude.
Have you been there before? What kind
Have
of
some
place is it?
confidence. You got a flower in
No,
your
I
hair. You got sick accordion
It used
riffs.
to be an abandoned
Nice
isbar.
beard.
Now I hear that each night it becomes a noisy pot house, so it must be fun. Oh, a fine pot house it must be.
Who called you there?
God no. The other night I met some lad by my isba. Come to the pot house, he says. Gave me some money in advance and promised more afterwards.
Why couldn't you buy sweets with that money?
I hid them away right after, just in case. Come on, don't fret. I'll pay it back later.
I've heard wicked people reside there.
I don't care. Even church won't hurt an accordion player.
You wouldn't hit a guy with
You haven't
glasses.
met shorts. You wouldn't know if you did.
Not everyone is brought up by a knower.
God help you. I have business of my own.
See you up there. Hope you're
Where
still
you going
alive.
yourself?
I'm going to the pot house too. I need to check up on this birthday.
Oh, how wonderful. Let's go together.
Yeah.
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 Wonderful.
Yeah.
Sorry,
wonderful.
but I'll have to go alone.
Oh.
First, I need to drop by Nekrasova.
Look what's going on there. Men and women crawling like flies. Let's go.
You don't have time to interject.
Oh my God.
And the musician drags you
All
on.
right.
Peasants are
Yeah. Get the
gathering
funky
on
boy
the
with.
banks of the river. Each has several loaves of bread in their hands, which they are throwing into the river, and watch as they drift downstream.
More
The musician
Vodyanoi
calls
shit.
out to them and strides confidently towards them.
Well met, Nekrasova. What are you doing here? Feeding the fishes?
They're looking for a drowned man. He can be found where a loaf sinks, so they say.
Yes, one man from our village went missing. We can't
Yeah,
find him.
that's
He's
toilet.
the
I
cow
think I know who
guy.
you're talking about. You won't ransom him from a Vodyanoi with bread, and not from your Vodyanoi for sure.
And how do you know that?
Your grandpa is a knower. She's a knower too.
But what can we do to make him drift ashore? Tell us if you know.
Get some prayers,
If you
boy.
want to ransom him from Vodyanoi, you'll need coins for that. Throw an odd number of each time, 3 or 15.
How much money will it take? Where can we get that amount? We struggled even to get this bread.
Here, take this. It's not much, but it should do.
It's good of you.
Well, Vasya, quite a wealthy girl you are.
Keep quiet. Don't go counting my money.
We thank you for this. We'll be searching for him until spring this way.
You say goodbye to the peasants and go on your way. Soon, you are able to rid yourself of the musician who stays.
We're definitely going to show up at the pot house and he's going to already be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I wanted you to take care of him. By the way, like when a loaf sinks, I mean, you know, my homies and I, you know, in the fan,
You pass a
we
small
call
settlement
turds
that
loaves.
has no name yet. On the village edge, you notice a fat barrel rolling to the west.
What?
It seems there were chorts in the barrel.
Yeah,
They
let's
are
do a
not
fight.
Inclined to talk. Hearing your voice, they fly out of the barrel and attack you.
Bring it on.
Awesome, big boys.
Ooh, chonk.
What's up, big lads? Oh no, that doesn't do anything right now. I'll hit that right there and then I'll go blink. Oh, his name is Prizor the Sticky. The fucking card that I have is Prizor the Sticky.
Ew.
Poof. Oh, excuse me. Got the fucking hiccups, dude.
Hey, Prizor, so I want to hang out, but everybody's calling you the Sticky? Why is that?
Imagine if you knew a guy whose reputation among your friends group was like, isn't it the Sticky guy?
Yo, that motherfucker's sticky. Watch out for him.
Take that back out again.
Yo, Possum.
Yeah, what's up, Possum? Pardonnez-moi, I'm gonna hit the inhaler again.
I was thinking as the protagonist here is casting spells. It reminds me of some of the better VR spell casting games that I've played. Like there are ones where you just kind of select a spell from a context menu and then thrust your hand forward with a wand and that just does the spell. But the cooler ones have you do actual patterns in air.
Right, you have to like trace a gesture or whatever.
Yeah, and I've been admiring the animations of the character.
That's pretty sweet.
Really hoping that the meta drops the new Quest sometime soon. This new headset that they put out for $1,500 is not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Nobody can afford that shit. Come on.
I've been wondering how you were feeling about that now that it's the Meta Quest instead of the Oculus Quest.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a little weird, but, I'm just an enthusiast of VR where I'm hoping that they'll pump and lose so much money into, these headsets that it makes it mainstream. So
right.
It's cool. But yeah,
So
I'm a little worried, frankly, with this new shebang being $1,500.
Their windows are all dark.
Yeah, Possum, one of my favorite jokes to say to somebody, if you really want to stump somebody for a minute, is, I'm so meta, even this acronym.
What of a chorka they're having here. I see the musician has already got there.
Yes, that Company of Doom, Possum. Did you get the joke?
Yeah.
I'm so meta, even this
He has
acronym.
no business with you. Go, before Cassian has seen you.
I'm a witch from Vilgard, if you really want to know.
And I am Zal, the entire Perm Gubernia.
Real quick, Possum mentioned Doom
just
meta.
bought a fine one.
Inadvertently, the best person at Meta currently is John Carmack, one of the creators of Doom.
The peasant
And
holds his head
I forget if I mentioned
and
it on
wipes away
stream.
a single tear from time to time.
Isn't it
Are you
Carmichael?
alright?
Oh, girl.
I don't think so.
What are you doing here? Get out of here while you still can. This is an evil place.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
John Carmack, is a top person at Meta now, and at Meta's big press conference thing a couple weeks ago, he did a full presentation in the metaverse that Oculus has put out for Meta, and it looked terrible. And he was basically like, "Hey, so I was hoping that I would be able to do a presentation in VR this year that would look good, and clearly it doesn't look very good. We have a ways to go. I don't know why we're doing it this way." It was an awesome presentation.
That's so good.
And it's like the playback on YouTube is prefaced by a big like, "Hey, this person's views do not represent the whole of Meta."
Oh my god.
But he's like a CTO, I think there.
Right, yeah, they're not going to tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, he's a consulting CTO.
He's
at
also like
Oculus,
he's also just like a legend in the area.
Yeah, he's one of the coolest dudes in terms of tech.
I know it is. That's why I'm here. I found dead bandits in the forest, at the logging site. It would seem that demons killed them.
That's what happened. Run while you yourself are still alive.
If you're so scared, why aren't you running too?
I can't escape the charts. They left me here while they're drinking in the port house. Later, they'll ride me to hell.
Dear God, so you're dead?
I used to spend quite a bit of time in this port house. Now it's time to pay the bill.
Well then, okay.
Perhaps I can save you. I know how to deal with spirits. I have a pastor full of my own. Just help me get inside.
You can't help me, but you can peek on the chart if you like. Here is the key from the back door. You can go in if you want to.
What can you tell me about the pot house?
A wicked place. Oh, wicked people. So it was. And it's worse now.
Why are you crying?
My chest is so
I'm
fucking
not
congested.
crying. I won't cry. No matter what fate befalls me. Do you hear?
Oh, come on,
Suit
it's
yourself,
okay to
bud.
cry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
For
Toxic
real, it's good to
masculinity
cry.
strikes again.
You can hear the sounds of an accordion and lively conversation. The door is locked. The lock falls to the floor with a thud. The door is
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm jealous you found a kitty friend, Possum.
Hell yeah.
I'm craving a cat.
accordion player winks at you while playing his instrument.
I knew your life wouldn't be the same without me. You came to see me, Vasilisa, my dear.
Don't tempt fate, Fyodor.
I'm only kidding. The fun starts at night.
Aren't you afraid of wicked men?
What's there to be afraid of? Everyone likes a good accordion player. I tell you, the devil himself doesn't frighten me. I won't let anyone hurt you either.
Yeah, Sai, this is my favorite Hosier song. This one here, I adore this song so much. If you got love to get done, sitting in and watch the sunlight fade. Hurry and enjoy, it's getting late. There's no plan There's no hand on the reins, as Mac explained. There will be darkness again. Yeah, I love this song.
I found something. I think demons are to blame for it. Perhaps the bandits are all dead by now.
The stories you tell, Vasilisa. You and your old man, always first-rate jokers.
This is no joke, Fyetka.
Oh, stop it, Vasya. You'll make me miss my notes.
What were you saying about fun?
Some guy tells me here that as soon as it gets dark, we'll start treating our guests so well that he'll be in heaven. That's the gist of it.
Huh. Interesting. We'll talk later.
All right. Here. Sit on the bench. Listen to my fine playing.
Running those lyrics right there. Your secret is safe with me, because if secrets were like seeds, keep my body from the fire, hire a gardener for my grave.
These ones don't even want to talk to me.
Yes, please do. I would love to see this photo in the Discord. I'll have to check that in a minute. See what this guy's deal is. Guess not. Oh, wait, whoop. Wait a second. There's some mash.
The fun starts to gather momentum, while the sky behind
Yeah. I gotta talk to the wine merchant first, and then I will sit on the bench and prepare.
Doesn't even look at me.
Yeah, they don't know I'm here. Okay, good.
The fun starts to gather momentum, while the sky behind the window is getting. Soon the peasants are dancing so hard that the walls around them start to shake. After some time, the crowd is having so much fun that the accordion player is lifted up and thrown into the air to cheers.
This seems like it's going to be one of those Devil's Dance moments where people start dancing till they die.
Is this the game, Chief? You notice
they're like physically
that the
unable to
pothouse
stop dancing.
visitors approach a glass jar that stands by the window and smears something around their eyes. Having carefully picked out this moment, you reach the item. You've had a bad feeling about this pothouse for a while, and
Here
now
we go.
it has turned to horror.
Oh, what's up, boys?
Oh, what a kitty.
Your suspicions prove true. Everything around you was an illusion. The accordion player wasn't thrown into the air without malice. You take out the black book, but the chief of the short swarm calls you out.
No time for photos. Pets only.
My stables will see another witch added to it. What a day. Whatever brought you here, madam?
The musician is trying to get out of the noose with all his strength.
I know that you...
They found what they shouldn't have. That is, us. I can't say we weren't grateful, though.
So you guys are the ones
Stop
burrowed.
your blabbing. You're going to hell alone with your pack.
We'll see who goes to hell. I'll turn you into a mare and hitch you to a cart.
I left at the worst time. And I came back to only stare at the cat. And now what the fuck's going on? Is that our homie in the background?
Yep.
Or... No.
I have 6 turns, so this is another puzzle one, but at least this appears to be my deck.
I really like this, actually. I think that's a cool gameplay premise. I would love to see this time limit thing so strictly instituted in the Shin Megami game. They kind of do it in terms of like some boss battles where it's like if you don't do it by 7 turns, they multiply into 3 and then you're fucked, basically.
Yeah.
But this is a lot more clear cut and you can plan around it pretty fast.
All right, here we go. 7 damage to everybody.
Yeah, gotta rip those supports first.
Yep. Yeah, no, right? Help the guy who's in the noose, Vasilisa. That's fine, you do 2 damage to me. I got regen. 10 health to all allies. Okay. Well, you're gonna die right now anyway. Doesn't matter. Actually, in fact, you do that and then this. Do I have any negative side effects? I don't, so I'll do that. And then a circle. Boom. Look at big ass turn. Let's go. Damn, I should have hit him with the key tongue. I didn't do the math. I should have. I could have killed the supporter here, but he's gonna do some damage to me here. Oh, he's not actually going to. He's just gonna take away my stuff. Oh, it's easy. Red hot wooden rake, yeah. Shitload of bless in here, and then. Bitch. You're gonna summon another one, aren't you? Nope. Okay, you're gonna do 19 damage to me. It's not that much. All things considered. Okay.
I've cracked into the energy drink, and it's very tasty, but it's giving me the hiccups.
Yeah, I got a little bit of those right now, too. It's kind of why I'm not talking so much for a second.
Great minds both have the hiccups.
Do a lot less damage to me now, though. Oh, that's weird.
Keep at it, and your friend here will join our sinners.
Don't count on it.
You will follow right after.
I've muted the Discord audio, and I'm listening to the Twitch so I can hear this Queens of the Stone Age song.
It's such a fucking good song. Fuck, I just realized we only have one turn left and I got nothing in my hand to damage him with. He's gonna... Oh, if I can increase waste one more. If I can do 1 damage to him. Hold on. There we go.
I went back to the Discord audio because I was talking over myself as I was talking.
Yeah, yeah.
And it threw me out too hard.
I hate it when that happens.
I was getting so confused as I was speaking.
When Mikolka the Chort falls, his flock flies screaming from the windows and doors. You quickly release Fidka from the noose. He seems to be still breathing, but there's no trace of his usual hubris.
Well, he could use a little less
The Chort hasn't yet
TBH.
vanished like the rest.
What's that?
He could use a little less hubris.
Yeah, right.
Maybe this is a
Wait,
humbling
Captain,
moment.
I will help you.
What? You're looking
I
to
will
serve
help
me?
you.
I have plenty of charts of my own.
But I am a strong chart. You've seen it yourself. I'll prove myself useful.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
First, tell me this. What happened to the bandits?
They dug up an old treasure chest and was buried here a long time ago by Ushkuinix. It was guarded by strong sorcery. Not strong enough to kill all the bandits, but still, I think something went wrong with the Zagovar. Or maybe the place there is special. We were bound to guard it, regular chorts we were. But with time, the magic grew stronger, and so did our power, like wine. When they opened the chest,
I really like this guy's voice acting, though.
All of their heads. The residue of the sorcery created this phantom.
I don't think Vakul will be too happy.
And after that, we started gathering the cursed ones around the area. I turned the sinners into horses and drive them into hell.
God damn.
Everything had been going so well until you came. The Zagovar was so strong even the evil spirits used herbs to counter it.
It's like a cat holding their nose and they're pitched down so much.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It sounds good, though, honestly.
Yeah, it does. It somehow works.
So there's this hilarious thing that I know of that you can... I don't know where to get it, but it's on probably Amazon and places like that. But you can get a thing called a speech jammer, where you put a lapel mic and a pair of headphones on, and it will play your own voice back to you at a delay, but it changes the delay like every couple seconds as you're speaking. And listen to people talk with it because you just think that you don't need to hear your own voice in order to speak normally. But when you not only hear your own voice, but hear it coming back to you wrong and changed, and not in the same rhythm that you're saying it, because it changes the delay every so often, like it really fucks people up, and it can be very funny to listen to.
Should I leave these chorts here to roam around instead of the bandits? Let them make offerings to the Vodyanoi.
Yeah, that's the good idea.
No, I have a better idea. You will make offerings to Vodyanoi in place of the
How do I get
bandits.
7 cents for that?
You can do what you want.
Ah, whatever.
You fucked up.
You make offerings to Vakul in time. I have an agreement to keep. Swear it.
Oh, it's because I didn't clean them out of the area.
I swear it. Thank you.
But at least I don't have to deal with him pestering me in the fucking case, you know what I mean?
I'll make offerings for as long as these brigands live.
After bowing to you, the grateful chort vanishes into inky smoke. The accordion player has stood on the border between life and death, and seems to be different right now. On your way back, he is silent. You help Fedka get to the closest village and return home. You put Mikolka in charge of the offerings to the Vodyanoi. Vakul should keep his word now.
And I'm sure Igor's gonna yell at me about it.
And I was here by dawn. And I was here by dawn.
Why'd you say it twice?
Well done, Vasya. You did a clever thing, making the chort.
Yeah, I
make
completely feel that back.
They'll curse loads of peasants. That's going to be a lot of work for us.
Thanks, Grandpa.
But in our
I've
house
decided we have no time to worry about man from Sultana.
We can dance to
All
the
right,
radio
you need to go
station
to the
that
mill.
plays in our
I
teeth.
already sent a salt worker there.
Question what I would do.
Do you think Vakul will break the seal?
He will. He has to. You did your part. He's going to do his. He's a demon of old. He honors
so
agreements.
Possum, I went into his throne room.
But
He
beware,
popped up eventually.
if you
and,
ask for more, he'll ask for a ransom. Be
threatened
ready
me a
for that.
bunch and did a bunch of "Mwahaha, I am ultimate evil" thing. And basically then told me that he'll break the seal. I had the option to fight him or the option to do a task for him, and he'd break the seal after if I did the task for him, according to him. So we'll see if he keeps his word. But I went to... His task was that he had these bandits that had been making offerings to him, and they stopped, and he was pissed about it. So he wanted me to go figure out why they had stopped making offerings and tell them to get their shit in shape. So that's what I was doing, was I went up, found that all the bandits had been killed, demons had taken over, fought off the demons, and then tasked one of the demons to make the bandits offerings instead until the bandits are fully in hell. So that I got my end of the bargain with the Vodyanoi done.
I've been thinking about that Rusalka.
You could try to buy out her soul, but what's the point? He'll let her go in 50 years or so. She's dead. She can wait.
He's not wrong.
What should I watch out for at the watermill?
I think you should be
Right, but they're
ready
not
for
technically dead, Possum.
That demon
'Cause
wanted to meet
the
there
demon said
for
that he
a
would pay
reason.
tribute as long as the
He
brigands
has
lived.
power
Because what he's doing is he's taking the
as well
bandits
as
and
history.
using them as hell horses to pull souls down to hell as he collects them. So the bandits are still technically alive, but also they're half alive basically. So until their natural lifespan is up, at which point they stop being possessed and actually enter hell. I believe that's my understanding of what he was saying. So
I'm getting better and better with the book.
Ha! You bet. Knowledge is light.
Knowledge
The
is light.
longer you hold on to this book, the brighter
Excuse
it
me.
shines. And the taller the shadow is behind your back. Doesn't
sick
matter
sentence.
who holds this book, a girl or an old man. This shadow keeps growing, and in time will cover villages, peasants, friends, and family. Finally, it gets to you.
Well, time to go to the mill.
well, that was
It's
suitably
not
creepy,
far
old
from
man.
Guy in the
Yeah.
village.
I'm gonna go
You
now.
won't get
Goddamn.
lost there.
Did I haven't even come back? Fuck. Ooh. Nice. Money, money, money. Okay. I don't care about you. I do want you gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send the brother. And then what's your thing here? Yeah, I don't want the resistance to bless on here, so I need to get rid of this guy too. Call the hailstorm. Send rot into the roots of a peasant garden. Yeah, I'll do that one. All right.
Annie, I wanted to mention something to you.
Yeah.
You're going down tomorrow.
Oh shit, are we playing each other?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Chat, Jackie D and I play fantasy football against each other. I hadn't really even looked over this week.
I'm gonna whip you. I'm sorry, but my team is fire. And it's my time to come alive.
I mean, they are underrating many people on my team in the predictions right now. Particularly, watch out for Duvernay and Eno Benjamin to double their predictions that they have on the app. Just so you know.
I will say my running backs are not good this week.
I mean, neither are mine. To be fair,
I've
I've had
shells.
Swift out for most of the year, and he's finally back, but he's questionable right now. So.
Now, I think we should go back in the church in Yenidor. Maybe something will come up.
Thank you for the hydrate, Beck. Ooh, fight.
Have I explained to you my team name?
Let's go. But is there anything left?
Oh, I know what your team name
We'll
is.
search near the foundations.
Hell yeah.
It's the same one. It's that one.
All
You go
secrets
back
are
and forth
hidden
between
underground. You know that bad.
that one and another one.
Where
It's
we'll be
basically
in
the same
Belgets.
reference.
Maybe then I
Oh
can
no,
tell
no,
some
this is
future.
new.
I'm associate
Oh wait, you
counselor.
changed it? Hold on. Did you change it? Because I'm so used to it being either Argonian Maids or Khajiit Barbs, which is what I have.
Oh yeah, no, this is the last 2 years. This is my new thing. I'm going every year a new Elder Scrolls reference in
Nice.
this one league. Which I don't assume anybody is into the Elder Scrolls in this league. So I'm just doing it for myself. But I think it's a brilliant reference. I'll explain it sometime.
Proshka stops.
I'm pretty
every
sure
now
Mitch
and
is in
then.
Elder Scrolls at least.
Circling around a bit, he hesitantly proceeds on his course. It seems as if something is bothering the demon. Something about the road ahead that he hasn't himself realized yet. At the next stop, a gust of wind blows
A demonic
dust
wedding?
in your face. Could it be a demonic
Ooh.
wedding?
Oh, I ain't
You
interfering.
jump into prickly roadside bushes, dragging Proshka with you. After a few moments,
Cool, that
the
was
wind
one
dies
health.
down.
Boo-hoo.
Mood for romance.
The road whirlwind is a harbinger of a northern night. The wind bends the trees and sends dust and leaves flying to the empty spaces of the
Ooh, a wolf.
Yenidor crossroads. Somewhere deep in the forest, a lone wolf begins his song. Proshka stops in hesitation.
Thank you, Storm. We will definitely be talking trash after the fact.
Yeah.
I remembered. I used to visit this place often. Perhaps when I was alive, one of the church. Doesn't look like my church was worshipped too much, does it?
All you think is about being worshipped. What else could happen in the crossroads that tied Proshka to this place?
Funerals, meeting, celebration, or battle. Would have been a battle, right at a crossroads?
Maybe the
Nope.
Chute fought the...
What gives you that idea? Reading your little books again in Vilga, were you?
Why were books all of a sudden?
Right. As if you didn't know there was a different sort of battle raging at every crossroads. In fact, some are going on right now.
All right, let's go to Yenidor. I bet we can find something there.
Damn. Oh well. I had a shot at it.
The old
The wind
bridge
in this
creaks
is
from the
very
cold wind.
loud now.
Cold water
Yeah,
of some
true.
swampy river rippling beneath it. In the middle of it, you notice forest chorts looking at you with their
Ha!
cold,
They put
lifeless
the wrong
eyes.
word in here.
Forest chud.
The demon needs only lift his paw for the forest spirits to scramble in panic. You
I
look
kinda
at
like
him in
chud.
amazement.
Yeah, well
Was
the
this
Chud is
his
supposed to be
doing?
like, it's
Or
like
do
the
spirits know about the power of
tribe
divine
that was here apparently. Like the pre-Russian, like indigenous tribe is the Chud.
Ah.
But I do happen to like the fact that it's spelled Chud and also that it said shorts.
The
in
northern wind
vocals, but
bends
it's
the
red
treetops.
Chud.
Their rustling fills the swamps with a rhythmical noise, in which you hear the whisperings of leshies and the wings
Shorts
of
versus
demons
chuds.
flapping beneath the ground. You stop for a minute, thinking of how ancient these forests truly are. How many centuries have they stood here? How many centuries will
Excuse
they
me.
stand yet? Your meditations are interrupted by Proshka's grumbling. Yenidor is close.
Chud is like an online thing for like hella like MAGA people online, right?
Yeah, I think so. I have heard people refer to others as MAGA Chuds before.
Yeah, I think so.
Shirts versus skins. Now get ready for shorts versus Chuds. Sorry, some herb. Guess these are not herbs. That is them. An odolin herb, nice.
This church looks empty now.
No shit.
What a dump, right? Look at all this rotten wood.
I hope you're right, Possum,
And
because
it
it's a very
used to
useful
all be
word.
so fine. Don't just stand there, Vasya. There is the
Oh,
door
that's
to the
rotten
underground.
wood.
Open it.
Tough love, they're both mine. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Some pictures are mixed with the icons.
When you approach the old wooden planks, you feel a draft. Behind the planks, you see a narrow crawl space leading deeper underground.
This is a side quest, so I'm trying to get through it.
They're so majestic.
I think you should crack
I've
right
seen
into
these
that idol.
idols, Vasilisa.
Yeah.
You've been in this dugout before?
Yes, but when? Was it long ago? Something is missing. As if one of the passes on the hunter's calendar has disappeared. Add it, and everything fits right into place.
The idols have river shells scattered around them.
No.
Majestic
There we go.
idols of old are now lying in heaps in this dank and wet
Just walking.
dugout. The eerie faces of the forgotten deities seem to emanate a cold
Just found
draft.
a treadmill down here.
One of the
I have to get my
idols is
steps
missing his
in.
carved face.
I have Fitbit.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Crack into that idol, baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Crack.
It doesn't let me. I mean, that's what that dialogue it was just reading was when I clicked on crack.
It was?
Yeah. Because it was saying there is a crack in the idol for me to look at.
Oh, shit. I thought it was an action where you're just like smashing.
Crack into that idol.
A boy can dream.
Oh, there's a rude Aaron Carter joke to make somewhere in there.
Search the chests. Perhaps you'll find something.
I'm sorry, I have no filter tonight. My brain hasn't been on. I every time these terrible thoughts come into my head, I gotta say them. That's bad.
It's bad for me to look at them, you know.
I encourage the worst type of jokes.
Whoa.
So I have a bad influence. Oh my god!
Jesus
what the fuck?
Hello, sir.
An ancient wooden angel is watching you indifferently.
Crack stop. Please respond.
And
Stop.
it looks
Fix.
as
Stop.
if he's wearing a wooden mask.
Oh Jesus, this is terrifying.
Oh.
You touch the mask and it falls to your feet. Its image reminds you of the strange chorts depicted on the idols of the demons.
Chorts on the chud. These are just funny words.
Okay, so like, is there something I'm supposed to fucking do? Okay, let me go back in again.
Behind the planks, you see a narrow...
Did I just need to look at him first and then go in here? Like...
Majestic idols of old are now lying in heaps in this dank and wet
Oh, I
dugout.
had to get the mask off.
The eerie faces of the forgotten deities seem to emanate a cold draft. One of the idols is missing his carved face.
Oh shit.
Ka-chonk.
Okay.
Demon wedding, demon wedding. Whoa!
Vasya, I think I remember. I remember everything. But look, what's happening to me?
Oh, is that him?
That's right. That's how I used to look when they called me Wipey. Hunters used to bring me river shells from the north.
Oh shit.
And I flew with the all-knowing wind with no rest and no respite.
Roshka, is that you?
Vasya, I remembered everything.
Oh, do I lose him now?
All thanks to
my cat. Wow.
Holy shit.
Your name was Wipey. Who are you?
I used to be a god, the lord of the northern wind and master of the Chud people's destiny. Those who lived in the forests of Cherry. I was once powerful for a time. Other gods came and believed in me dwindled. Thou shalt not worship the idol of Wipil, and thou shalt not deal out funeral feasts to him.
Fists.
And thus it came to be.
Funeral
the lights
fists.
of altars dwindled.
Boxing
and
match
so
and
did
funeral.
my vows.
Hi, love. Yes. I've been making inappropriate jokes
Are
all
those
night.
your idols beneath the church?
Yes.
She had a great one a minute ago, but I'm not going to repeat it.
I still remember that woman. Didn't want to lose the old faith. She hid my idols and put my face on the angels. That's how I survived. As a demon. But in a halo of
They call it special attack,
mystical
exactly.
glory.
Why all the shells?
This is my symbol, my ears. I used to be omnipresent in this area. I used to cool the ferocious flame of the sun with my wind. But that time is long gone. All that's left are these shadows. Bones of the past, long forgotten.
God, him turning his head so much is just making me be like, bro, settle.
What will you do now?
Just pick one head and pick one face and stick with it.
It's not
Please.
like
This cat's acting too nervous.
Yeah, he's shifty. He's looking in every direction, man. Calm down. You're a god. Ain't nobody coming here.
And so did I. When people forgot about me, I forgot about myself and
Must
lost
face all
my
face.
erstwhile power. But now my past has returned, along with some of my strength. I will help you, Vasilisa. Who knows what other rebirths can I undergo?
That's okay, love. Thank you for stopping through. Say hi to everybody.
Love you, Naomi.
So it turned out that our Proshka used to be a chud.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Didn't expect that, Grandpa, did you? Perhaps now I'll be the one to tell you to hunt mice.
Oh.
Unbelievable. I didn't think that such strong spirit would enter your service. I'm glad all the training worked out. Or is it the book? So, now you're going to stay with us?
Well, yeah. I'll live out my cat life with Vasilisa. I found mine, now I help Vasilisa find hers.
Honestly.
And no nagging about mice. You might be St. George himself, but you should still do your duty. While I still have my teeth, I'm the master of this house.
Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll take care of it. Consider the mice gone.
I was imagining a bit just there. It was like, no nagging about mice. I was like, negging mice? Like, hey, your tail isn't that long. Your whiskers aren't that cute.
Damn
okay?
mice.
How do you like my new fur? What a glow.
Glow up.
Don't know how to
That
address
third
you.
eyes was fucking me up.
Or
Yeah,
Vorpy.
right.
Roska it is. I've told you that I'll stay with you until all the seals are open.
But
You
it says
helped me.
Proshka it
Now
is,
it's
and then
my
it says
turn.
White Bell here.
I'm not scared of any charts. How can they possibly harm me?
What kind of spirit are you?
A chewed one. Permans believed in me in the olden days. My powers have waned. I can catch mice, though.
You're helping me then again.
Yeah, and my power grows because of that. So I won't leave you.
You've remembered your past, but won't you forget it all once again?
Yes, you'll become that what you're doing. If you'll be a Societka for 100 years, then you'll become one. If you
Perfect.
would've
This is a
kept
good
learning
motivation
your
song, Beck.
past, then who
Just
knows?
drive you forward with energy.
Maybe I would have become a hairy old man then in another 100.
I never said you were. I never said you were.
Enough
You
of
got
this
it all
Societka business.
wrong.
When you'll free your guy, I go back to mountains. I will fly around like a free northern wind. I won't forget a thing that way.
Two
and
visitors,
I
oh
was here by
boy.
dawn. And
Well
Again.
done, Vasya. You did a
Yay.
curse
Wait,
low.
this is the
Thanks,
same
Grandpa.
conversation we
I've
already had.
All right, you need to go to the mill.
Okay,
I'm
yeah, we
getting
would have done
better.
that. Oh, it's
Right.
because of the side quest
You
that I had
bet.
there.
Knowledge is light. The longer you doesn't matter.
Yeah, we already
Fine.
did
Well,
this, please.
It's not far from.
Thank you. Okay, and then another visitor.
Got me with you. I'm a fisherman from the northern lake, Vatti, Lord forgive. I came to thank you. I don't know what you did, but the Vodyanoi stopped cutting our nets. Here, I brought some dried pike from our crew.
Damn, that's what I get for stopping down there.
Yo, I want some dried pike.
Hell yeah. Fedrovo.
Near the old Izba, a man is scolding his wife. Half the village soon gathers to listen to the quarrel. Half the peasants take the side of the husband, while the other half support the wife. The subject of the argument turns out to be a saw that breaks down every other time. The man suspects that his wife is cursing it, while she insists she is innocent. This item looks like it's been repaired quite often. Looks like it was fixed by the local smith a couple of days ago. You think that the smith may know something about the defect and learn how to get to his izba. You decide on your next actions. It turns out the mill has long since been abandoned and is rather notorious here. Hardly anyone is brave enough to get close to the building. You
Yeah, okay, that's
decide
fine.
on your next actions.
Alright, let's go to this guy's place here. Yeah, if we can time this up so I get to that mill right around 11:15 and do 1 or 2 battles and then get out of here, that'd be perfect.
A peasant clutching a sleepy rooster walks in the lead. The people stop, noticing you on their way. The old women start to cross themselves, thinking you to be a bad omen.
Kind of rude.
The man walking at the head of the procession addresses you.
Can you imagine if you're just walking around minding your own business and there's a group of people walking near you and then they spot you and they look at you and all the women start to like make the sign of the cross over themselves? Damn.
Fucking bummer.
What the fuck did I do, man?
Shit.
Who are you, bareheaded wench? What are you
Oh,
doing here at night?
what the
A
fuck?
rooster in hand and sacks full of clothing. What are these peasants planning?
They're moving.
Huh. They're carrying their belongings with them at midnight. This can be only one ritual. Looks like they're offering the rooster as a sacrifice to the Susietka. So they're
Hell yeah,
moving.
good job, Beck.
I'm a simple traveler who's lost her way. So, you're moving into a new bar?
None of your business, wench.
Oh, fuck off then.
Farewell.
I ain't gonna help you. Gonna be hella rude.
You go past the new houses of the settlement and
Time
approach
to go
the
play
Kama
the
Bank.
room as a treat.
The Vodyanoi was
Is there a
short,
game called The
followed
Room?
by
I'm not
his
familiar.
Are you gonna watch the Tommy Wiseau?
So you're gonna watch the
Then
Tommy Wiseau
drowners
movie
for
because
the
that would be rad.
I think that's amazing.
Breathing in the fresh night air, you draw a circle. The Chthonian guests show up almost
Chthonian?
immediately.
Wow.
Your recent acquaintances emerge from the river.
Oh.
Is that you, witch?
A witch! A witch!
You. What do you need here?
Vakul has gone to the watermill, so the border is thin. We came
Border
along
is thin.
To help him deal with
Puzzle game, okay.
also.
Keep quiet. Did crayfish eat your brains?
If you know the Vodyanoi so well, maybe you can tell me how to help the salt worker and the Rusalka.
The Vodyanoi took a liking to you. He likes knowers. He doesn't like that you held the Rusalka with her name. He planned to live with her for a long time. What's he going to do with her now that she remembered her past?
Remembered?
He was upset that you held the shepherd. He got so angry. There were waves all over. Vakul is not in a good mood now. He'll probably demand a ransom. I don't know how much, but he won't ever let the Rusalka go. Only when her time comes. Like the rest of the drowners.
This guy's having fun with his voice.
When my time comes, I'll be
Taking their time with it.
Yep.
Keep quiet.
Chew in the scenery.
Eat your brains.
And ransom and banan. Alright.
Sit here for a while and swim home. I'll go have a talk with the Vodyanoi.
We'll see about that.
I don't gotta need to fight those guys.
There's a VR version of that The Room game that I have seen before.
The smithy is built on the far
if you
end
like
of
it,
the
just let me
village
know.
to prevent fires. You knock at the door and shudder. The sound disturbs the heavy silence. The door opens. The first thing you see is a gun. And
God
then
damn, bro.
The smith.
Ooh. All it did was knock.
It seems a bit early for caroling.
A man from Fedorova sent me. Here. His saw is fixed poorly.
The smith puts down his gun and inspects the tool.
Lousily done. It's my work. But what can you do? I'm afraid to work for too long. You won't believe me.
I'm a knower. I've seen a lot of things.
Christ almighty. Well, listen. The devil himself visits me. He looks like an ordinary, God-fearing man, but smells of drink. He comes and tells me, chew my horses. So I'm lifting the horse's hoof and see a human foot.
What?
This peasant has it backwards, hooves for feet, and he stares at me with his eyes. So I had to shoe a human foot. Lord,
Oh, God.
I've been afraid to open the door ever since.
I think I know what short smell of drink.
Imagine nailing a horseshoe into a human foot.
Jesus.
That's sickening. That's so gross.
I can drive the chorts away from you, Smithy. Go inside so that you're not killed by mistake.
You draw a circle and prepare to encounter the demons. You don't wait long.
Sinner Herders.
I'll throw the Room VR on my wish list for the next sale. I think there's going to be a Christmas Steam sale going on soon. I'm looking to play Half-Life Alyx again too. I was thinking about how rad that game is.
Nice. Nice. Done this turn. I can just get rid of the horse. Look at the name of this ability that he's doing, by the way. I'm not a horse.
I'm not a horse.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't matter. Excuse me. I am also not a horse. Coincidence.
Nice.
Okay.
The grateful smith fixes the tool and bows low to you. On your way back, you give the peasant the saw and receive your reward.
Jeez, I quickly need to take that thing out of this deck because I don't want that one really. Okay, and then there was one in here else that I think that I don't want. Yeah, you. I don't want you. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, onward.
The wine shop is working until late. Warm light from its window pours onto the street, hidden in the dark. Noticing your book, the wine seller invites you inside. He claims to have books for sale.
Sure, what's up?
I see you're interested in books. You have a great one with you, I see. Is it old? I am not only selling drinks, you know. Care to look?
What you got? Items. Oh, mash is alright.
A little bit of wine, a little bit of books. That's a good merchant right there.
Yeah. I'm in a wine and bookstore. Alright, I'm going straight to the board. Oh. This is the battle. Here, I'll do it one time normal so you guys can see how bad it's going to be when I don't customize a deck specifically around this battle. Well, you know, I'll go here first. But then after this, yeah, so this boss battle we're going to go into here is the one I thought we were going to get at when we got the trout.
On the riverbank,
there's a very specific way I have to build my deck if it's the one I think it is.
He is alive.
Oh, Jesus,
and
what the
obviously free, but his eyes are empty, and he can't say a word.
Oh, it's -1.
You know
Sin.
these
I thought it was
things
+1. I
happen
was
to
like, what?
regular people who have been through such experiences. You guide the man to the village and explain that he needs
it's the
to get
cow
to
guy.
his home, Nekrasova.
Deeply traumatized man. Current status covered in good kitties. That is an excellent status. I would be even less able to breathe because I am allergic.
Oh, it would be torture
The
for
mill
you.
rises above the
Yes.
pool of the river inflow. The Izba is decrepit, and the water wheel is silent. The reeds around it rustle mysteriously. You're greeted by a salt worker.
Oh, Vasilisa.
I visited the Vodyanoi and learned about your daughter. Don't you think it's something worth telling me?
How could I? God, this is all like in a bad dream. He took Yevdokia, but I didn't know he was the one to blame. And I didn't
thank you,
think for a
Vasya.
minute that he would send her to kill people. I thought
I don't know
there
why
was
your sub
another
just
Vodyanoi.
disappeared.
I thought
That's
I
so
had
weird.
escaped from that.
And my sub count just went down. I
So
literally
much
think
death,
your sub
so many
expired minutes ago.
sacrifices.
That is so fucking weird.
I offered money, vodka, porridge. It's still not enough for Vakul. It's still not enough for Vakul.
It's still not enough of a
wants
cool.
lives.
Did you make a pact with the Vodyanoi here?
Yes. This is my old watermill. I used to work here. When I built it, I made a pact with Vakul. He tells me it's business as
Sorry,
usual,
Plus, but I didn't mean to call it
so
out
I
like
thought
that.
I'd pay
It's
it
just
off
this is
with
very
rubles.
funny that all of a sudden
never
you didn't
been
have the
easy.
icon.
I
of
noticed
my
it too because
subscribers.
it came off very in the
Yeah.
chat. The continuity of it was weird all of a sudden because of
But I've seen it happen
indication.
before with Twitch just glitching on the thing. So I was like,
so
oh, it's
I
probably
refused
fine.
it.
And then I looked
Even
down at the
Yeah,
number of
I-
subscribers
I
we
made
had,
up
and it had
for
gone
it.
down one.
I had an apprentice, a guy who poured grain. A fine lad.
Rufus said
I
yesterday,
liked him
switching to
a lot.
Kofi. Hey, that's fair enough.
Vodyanoi
I don't know if I
dragged
have a
Hell yeah.
subscription
into
set
the
up on there,
water.
though.
The demon drowned him. Do you understand? Then I abandoned that watermill. I couldn't stay there. I opened these salt works later. I thought he had already taken what was due. But it was never enough for him.
Sorry, yeah, it wasn't
Turns
intended to
out
call
he's
you
the
out
one
either.
who
Like,
took
you
my
don't feel
daughter.
obligated to be subbed. I just
Oh
thought it
yeah,
was a
not
gift
at
sub.
all.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was a gift sub, and I laughed really hard when I just suddenly saw it gone. Okay.
How did the Vodyanoi find you in the salt works?
The factory is far away. I thought another Vodyanoi.
Hey, what's up,
managed
Anthony
space.
Ampersand?
And
Yeah,
so
I
it
keep mine
proved to
around
be in the
literally just
beginning.
for ad viewing,
Managed
ad
to
free
make
viewing
some money
generally.
milling the wheat. First, I built a small factory, and then it expanded. We got along fine with another water demon. He did not want any human sacrifice. Then I gather Vakul beat him and took this river under his control. But I wasn't aware. And then he somehow learned about me.
What happened to your daughter?
My daughter. He had nothing to do with it. When Vakul found me, he, I think, wanted to teach me a lesson. Yevdokia went to Solikamsk in winter.
Welcome
by
back,
sleigh.
Beans.
The ice broke
Yo,
beneath
Beans.
her. No one found my daughter, nor did they find the sleigh. That time, I didn't guess who was to blame. It's not the Vodyanoi my grandfather told me about. God punished me.
Welcome, Beans. Welcome.
Sent the most devious one.
I think you'll be able to talk to Vakul today.
Oh, I will. That damn chort I will.
I don't think you can handle him. Only I can. Besides, even I won't be able to kill him. Masters of nature are strong.
Do what you can.
I will.
To business.
I think Vakul will show up sooner if you start the mill.
Can do. I've opened the
I
screw,
already inspected it.
but
It's
the
still
wheel
there.
doesn't spin.
What were you saying?
The chute is worn out.
To biz.
I can patch it. These chutes can be patched. It's a pity some of them are too
Patch them
far
shoots,
gone.
baby.
There aren't enough paddles on the wheel. Look around a bit.
Being about business
We
is
should
what
have
I
enough
have to
here.
be about.
Then we will start.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'll wait for you inside.
My
I'll
favorite
fix
thing
what I
ever.
can.
It's so
All
funny.
right. I'll find some boards for you.
So I don't know why species name considered not a fan of beans or soup. I am also a hugely picky eater. So vibe.
I like beans and soup, so I'm a fan. Don't say admittedly, I don't have a lot of soup with beans in it, though.
Yeah, it's
You
the
found
two
a
together
fitting
is
vein
interesting.
For a watermill wheel.
It can work, I'm sure. There's some culture in which that's
Yeah.
I don't know. I like hot and sour. That's my fave.
Chinese hot and sour soup.
Oh yeah, Chinese food is just my
Around
favorite
Shuckle
food.
Mill. We're lucky it still stands.
What type of beans does you gonna put in that boy?
Bean soup. Oh yeah, this is the fight. This is the one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna quickly rebuy my book because I want you guys to actually be able to see what goes on with this stuff here.
Yeah, a white bean. Yeah.
Stone is good. Don't need bless.
That makes sense.
Don't really need you. Definitely don't need you or you. I'll keep you in, and you in, and you in. You are the thing that I really need. And get rid of these. That one's good. That one's good. That one is needed. That one's needed. That one's needed.
Yo, is chili a soup?
Maybe.
God damn. That's a question.
That's a
I mean, I don't think it is. I think chili may be a little too chunky, right?
It could be a stew.
Yeah, closer to a stew. Yes, totally.
Is he also
It says
here?
back, yeah. Perfect
Yes,
timing.
on the mill.
Can't really
Want
enjoy
to speak
soup.
to
I
him?
want to get a taste.
I can't.
Too many textures. Exactly,
Bakul
Beans.
won't allow it.
Textures
not
are my
here
issue
yet.
too.
I can't disobey him, no matter how much I'd like to.
I need the blades.
For the wheel, I
Yeah,
know.
just
We're gonna
depending on
find
how
out.
much liquid, I guess, right?
Take it.
The Rusalka gives you a part of the mechanism.
Yeah, it's the
There's
ratio.
something in this name, Vakul. A bit of perm, you think? I feel he's close.
I love chili. My family and I make a bunch of chili.
So there's another board here. I'm gonna grab that, and then I can take that to him, and then.
You found a fitting vein for a watermill wheel.
Vein or blade? What is it? What is this that I fear? Sorry, I gotta look into the
Still
depths
water.
here.
And steep
Okay,
at
that's
that.
not fun. Oh, from pressure to pain, I wish to stay awake. Treasure a test with your love for me. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Seriously?
Here we go up.
Come on, up, 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 up. Oh, am I stuck? Shit. Bro, come on. Okay, there we go. Wait a sec. If I go here first, then I can go. Dog. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. There we go.
What the fuck is it?
There we go. I didn't even need me to run over there at all. Jesus.
Ah, Vasilisa. 3 blades. That's enough. Well, we have everything we need to start the mill.
Bakul will appear as soon as we start the wheel.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, it's time.
The salt worker quickly fixes the mechanism. He looks like he's done it plenty of times. Soon, the squeaky wheel makes one rotation, then another.
Ooh, I did mean to check one thing, which I guess I can check. I think I can change which companion I have, and if I have Igor, it's going to be a harder battle than if I have Boshka. But it depends if I can choose. Look at the boy. You're burning hell while they're digging you out.
Little world, a grand place.
I'm not gonna hold your
If only it didn't stink at the living.
You burn in hell while the digging you
hurt you,
out.
little
You burn in hell.
So glad to meet you again.
Greetings, Vodyanoi.
Perfectly appropriate.
Well, 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 Vakul.
Hody. How did he say it
Come to
earlier?
break another promise.
Did he say Hody? Is that what he said earlier when he said howdy? Do you remember?
I didn't tell you to speak.
A water stream knocks the salt worker and the Rusalka off their feet.
You make a lousy guest, Vasilisa. Is it what we do in the Perm region? Steal serfs from their master.
There aren't any serfs anymore.
Silence! You made good on your promise. To go the road from its beginning to its end, honoring the promise. I appreciate that. But I like you, Rich. Tell me what you want.
I do want to do both the Rusalka and the seal, because then I want to see if I,
I
can
need
get
to
the
break
book.
the seal and free the Rusalka. What good comes of keeping her with you? She's a nice girl.
That's why I'm keeping her, because she's nice.
What? Oh, there you go.
Not impartial
I
to
think,
your
yeah.
passion. So I'm ready to make a deal.
Yeah, we do.
You want both? Then
Thank you for the
I
hydrate,
require
Jaggedy.
gold as your sacrifice. Every wish has its price. Mine is a small one.
Ooh, yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Hundo.
So be it.
Ain't so bad.
You throw the gold.
Achievement unlocked, dead friend.
Happy to do business with you, witch.
The Vodyanoi touches the book before disappearing into the depths. The Rusalka
Wait, I don't even have to fight
stays on
him?
the shore.
It's a
Hell
cool battle,
yeah!
though.
That's
I mean,
what,
it's
that's what
sick.
all that cash was for.
That's so rad, yeah, but still at the same time. Bro, the fight's so good. 3, 2, 1, boom!
And you know that from doing the like the endless mode.
Yeah, the endless mode, the battle with him is so much fun.
You've experienced it. We're just in it for the narrative here.
Yeah.
No, don't even
We did
think
get to
about
eat a
blaming
baby, that's
yourself.
true.
I'm free from the water demon now.
Then nothing
have
could be
no
eating a
answer
baby.
for my sins.
Wood chicken baby, the log, the
We'll
lady, the
meet again
legend.
someday. Farewell.
Oh.
The Rusalka smiles at the salt worker and vanishes into white light. On your way back, you comfort Pahom with tales of life after death, but he seems to be happy with how things turned out.
100 gold wasn't that much, all things considered. Gold's pretty easy to come across in this game, but wow, no boss battle. Crazy. Oh, it's the Weaver. Uh-oh. Oh!
Isn't that the most banal of a legend?
Maybe.
That's the
but
fuckboy.
There's too many consequences.
Look at him.
The drowners are talking about her.
God
the
dang.
girl is strong, they say. There are rumors coming from other spirits. Now they agreed to protect a wedding. She must think I would try curse it. If she sticks needles in me, I'll be left without any power. Go to Pakcha. They won't be expecting you.
I have certain doubts about this. I've seen her in the village. Not everyone can handle that power.
You should be more confident. I haven't taught you for nothing. You should curse the wedding to be on an equal footing.
It won't be easy.
Oh no, he's
I'm sure
cursing
we
the
have
wedding
book.
of,
I may
your,
find
of
a
Nikolai
way to
and
control
the...
this force.
Come on.
Right.
The only pure thing we have in
We'll
this
find
world.
out. And if this is true, you can do anything you wish for. So goes the legend. Take a look at them first. I've
used to
sent
make a
charts
wipe on my
throughout the
face,
area.
but
It
I
will be
should
a good occasion.
Cleanse my face properly.
This
Am
wedding,
I going to?
I wouldn't want to curse
No.
peasants. You know how I am with demons.
I love you, honey.
Don't make me laugh. Who will you curse there?
I
You?
always
No.
overheard.
You can turn the procession? This thing
Fuck him.
happened
I
last
did.
with my
Okay.
grandma.
Yeah. So
We're still...
Go
we're
back
deaf,
as
deaf.
soon as you take the book.
I know you can, that's why I pointed at it.
Well, get ready. Amen to you.
It's gonna take a minute, we're going to another
Tell
one.
Naomi I say hi.
Jack says hi.
Aha. And what happened next?
I negotiated with that chort, and he did what I asked.
Well done, Vasilisa. I myself
It's
couldn't
me,
have
Possum.
done it better.
I'm the one interrupting.
I
everything.
remember my
Sorry.
youth as a coldoon. Those were the days.
Tell Naomi I asked how
I've got
she's
things You
doing.
could say.
Jack says,
That's
how are
right,
you doing?
you furry short. Go catch some mice.
She says alive.
Let the charts catch them. It's not a job that befits. us.
It's good enough.
Proshka, can cats be used to break the seals in the book? Help me check, would you?
All right, I'll catch some mice.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
she did
hard
a
or
4-hour
anything.
audition today. So.
I'm not torturing
She's
you
in the
like
room
your
now.
charts, after all.
Come in the chat.
It's time to deal.
Tell her
with
to
the
take care of
next
herself.
The seal of the wolf.
She should be in chat
I
soon.
was
Tell
thinking
herself.
about werewolves.
I haven't heard about them in Uyezd for a long time.
Proshka, can you turn into a wolf?
Nah.
That won't do. I need to think about this. In the meantime, go and deal with your business. Go visit your betrothed. It's time. I may come
Yeah, I hear you,
with something.
Beans. Congrats on
Alright,
the tech week.
Grandpa.
We are getting out of here within the next 15, I believe. Oh, this one's so good. This one's also really good. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oops. That's right. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, okay. No one to talk to today. Well, that was quick at least. Ooh, there's a song here, maybe. One of these will have a song.
Give me a tune. Love you, Naomi. Fuck them peeps who aren't clear with what you're getting into with an audition. That's bullshit.
That's hilarious. He's cutting the wood in half, and one piece of it is going to the pile here, and one's going to this guy who throws it to him, who throws it onto this pile. But he's just pulling wood out of thin air and then chopping it. It's great. What's up, Proshka? How you doing?
Yes, it's good that I'm not one of those petty chores
Yes.
from hell.
Yes.
Work all day or curse people. That's like a kind of work too, right? I'm perfectly content
Yeah,
lying
fuck work.
here watching after the household. That's my thing.
What should the domovoi do if not prepare firewood?
Lots of things. You haven't had a Susietka for a long time, so your roof caved in a bit. Sedge and other things grow in it. I wouldn't let it get this far. Well, I'll clean this place up when I have time. I'm still not settled in here.
The sound of the axe chop. It's so satisfying.
Maybe you could help my chores?
Yeah, right. I have my paws full with matters of my own. Looking after the house, getting rid of the mice, putting out the fire. Yeah? You think that's enough work? I'd say so.
Chop, chop, chop.
How are you doing in Grandpa's bar?
I'm doing fine here. I feel calmer even. You don't have icons, and it's not like they used to have them in the church. And the corner over there reminds me of the old times. They used to keep food and the gods there.
Food and the gods.
We'll talk later. So much firewood will last us a long time. Old Igor made the chorts got the firewood. This is bar used to house a lot of people. Now it's only me and Grandpa.
Half the ensemble and the lead dropped out. That's so annoying.
Blah.
Let me talk to him before I get on my way.
Hey, you! Cut faster! Curse you! Been chewing at my scalp all through my life. Now let's get to work.
So, Grandpa, the chorts listen to you.
Of course. We've living together for so long. They still remember me. And they're quite scared of you.
It's good that chorts help around the house, right?
Well, yes. Cutting firewood. That's nothing. Once I sent them to plow the field, and they plowed the whole area through and through. The vacant areas, and the seeded plots too. They need lots of looking after. Still, they have their uses.
Maybe I should look for wolves in the forest?
What? No, we need evil spirits. Ordinary wolves won't do. I have an idea. Don't fret.
Excuse me.
Break this seal in time.
How did you get that bar, Grandpa?
The Isba? I inherited it. The older ones eventually all moved away. Some went away, some stayed in Dilgard. The house was left to me by my parents. It's old, like me. We don't have much time left. Soon we'll both go to the afterlife.
Oh, God.
I'm leaving this
My
isba
back
to
hurts
you.
a little bit. I'm
There's no one else.
excited that we're going to be getting out of here in a minute. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right,
It's that time
Grandpa.
of stream.
I need
But
to go.
I'm still enjoying this game. I hope you guys are too, chat.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I realize I need to fix up my book a little bit now that I took all that shit out of it. Get you back in.
I've been peeling an orange here.
Nice.
It's very tasty. It feels like a sin. Like it's got all the sugar in it, but it's technically healthy for me.
Right.
That's a life hack for anybody out there. Fruit. Most basic thing ever. I'm finally getting around to it. Was a 30-year-old dumbass man.
Okay. It's very weird that now I just have this like vignette that's just outside of the Isba. Like rather than it being an event on the road or whatever, I can just now be outside my own house. Whoa. Oh, I have to go to my content warning for suicide mention and stuff. Go into the deceased husband's grave.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're doing. This music makes it sound way more badass than what we're doing here. It's like very sad and somber, but we're going.
There's just a chat for being very encouraging. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
keep eating oranges.
God damn it, I kept forgetting to turn the content warnings off. I just realized. This with the song going behind it is much more dramatic than it actually is supposed to be. Looks like I'm about to go fight on his grave. Dun, 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 dun,
Makes it so
dun,
epic.
dun, dun,
All
dun,
the
dun,
Suhaid and Cambria stuff.
Yeah, dude.
It's literally that's the whole point of it.
God, it's a long walk. No, I'm trying to bring him back, Possum. That's what we're doing this for. Now get in the ground. That's the lyric that just said.
Oh boy.
Sheep's clothing, fucking up all I do. She just breaks down crying before she gets there. It's really sad. God, it's beautiful. Look at this stuff, though. Oh, the lightning.
Oh.
Healing to rest is all I ever know. There was a song playing during that whole part. That's why it was like that. Because it just gave me a new song in here. But of course, because I had the music volume turned all the way down, I had no indication. Oops.
Like, if you know you're reaching the literal end of the game, then maybe you turn on the game volume. But how are you supposed to know at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Sing winds from the quietest to quiet, from the lightest to light. Lift up the branches and sand from the grave. Split Mother Earth. Reveal yourself, coffin lid. And fly open, white shrouds, and draw open sweet lips. Tell me, my darling, of your life there, and ask me of our life here. I've been living here, wandering from place to place, I've witnessed all kinds of grief. All kinds have I suffered. I saved a girl from a banya. See, there's some good done with this knowledge. I saved another girl from the wretched claws of a Vodyanoi. I'll do anything to save you, even if it means raising all the villages on Earth. My chorts will help us be together. Soon you'll be back, my darling. As soon as I break all the seals. And you, teach me, guide me, miserable orphan that I am, how to break all the seals of the book. And I will reach out my white hands and pull you from the other shore.
Oh, damn.
We gotta pause the music.
Yeah.
Don't want to undercut that. Okay. There we go. That was heavy, but cool. Yeah, you're done. Pass failed. Let's go.
Pasture with shorts.
Call a hailstorm. Only 1 day. 3 days. Let's do you there, yeah. Cool. Okay. Alright. Hey, it's the boy!
God bless. Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa.
Oh.
Why, isn't that groom with his bride?
So, you're keeping your word, Nikolai?
I told you I was bride, and with help from you and God, here we are.
The wedding is close.
Oh, okay.
I see you've covered yourselves.
What's going on here?
Tradition.
Yes, we needed to have this wedding as soon
Yeah.
as possible.
Russian,
so that
it's
the
just
Tsars
Russian Orthodox
wouldn't
tradition.
drag me back.
I thought she was like
Okay.
gonna
I
have her face
understand
all
you
fucked
have a
up, and I was
lot
like,
to
no.
Vasya, weddings are the least
That's
of
what
your
I'm-
worries, but if you can't do it, no one can. You were the matchmaker for me and Nikolai, so you should stand as matchmaker by my side at the wedding.
I have no time to give a dowry at a bachelorette party.
Right. The week has passed. The dowry appeared at my house, and what I lacked, the girls from my village helped out with.
The main thing is you being my matchmaker.
I can't. I have other business.
No, come on. You
It's
can
all
marry
right,
them.
Vasya. You can.
Come on.
We have some time. And when the wedding passes, a solution to a problem might reveal itself.
Yeah.
You too, old Igor, come. You'll be our master of ceremonies.
What an honor. To what do I owe the pleasure, huh?
Well, you taught Vasilisa and helped with the items for the bride.
That's right. Well, you see, Vasya, how can you say no?
Who did you ask to be your best man?
Petька, the accordion
Oh,
player.
God.
He's an old friend of mine.
Fedka? What curse can he help you with? How can we attend such a wedding, Grandpa?
Oh, my God.
Stop it, Vasya. Fedьka will manage. He's a jester, but he can. Besides, we'll be there. We'll help with the evil spirits and Khaldun's.
All right. But Fedka needs looking after, so he won't curse the wedding himself.
Thank you, Vasilisa. I brought a gift for you. I think you'll like it, and it should prove useful.
We
MC
didn't come
Igor
only
in the
because
house.
of the invitation. We need a nowhere's help. My future mother-in-law hired brewers to make beer.
But they quit halfway through. They say demons chased them away. They're beside themselves with fear.
We decided not to approach these demons without you. Maybe it's Bannik's trying to interfere
Igor
with the
Awareness
wedding.
Week, yeah.
You made a wise choice.
When's the wedding day?
Everyone is invited the day after
Day after
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
First is the wedding day, and the next day we're going for a ceremony. Not everything is by the book, but you know how it is.
Okay.
Is the bride side brewing beer?
We decided both sides will brew. The villagers are close to each other.
In Pakcha, where my mother lives, There are some skilled brewers. We hired them. Father is long gone, after all.
What are they saying about Chorts?
Some shadows are being noisy, turning over tubs and whatnot.
See, they're brewing the beer by the river, so I thought that the Abdiricha might reveal herself.
All right, I'll help you. After all, the ceremony is incomplete without beer. You have your whole
What's a
life
wedding without some beer?
Well, come the day after tomorrow, then, if I'm the master.
That's such a
of ceremonies.
priority for these folks.
See you soon. Lord be with you.
All right, last visitors, and then it's the fuckboy.
Greetings.
We'll have this conversation, and then we'll.
God bless. What brings you here, Your Honor? The stove flap is over there.
raid out of
to
here
your
after this
right.
fuckboy here.
Alexander looks around, perplexed.
Grandpa, he's not here about that. He doesn't know these things either. And the matchmakers come without a groom.
Hello, Vasilisa. I was in the area for business and decided to drop in. I mean, I think you'll also be interested in this case I have. They talk about you and your grandfather quite often. You remember that fired short that tortured the girl in Zagovar? There's a similar case in the village near Pakcha. It's called Severnaya Settlement.
That's where I'm going to track this Chort. So, Severnaya Settlement? You start treating them with your methods. Perhaps I'll drop by.
Thank you. Till we meet again.
Hold on. Fancy some tea? Help me move the table first, would you?
Table? No time. My patients are waiting.
Alexander hurriedly leaves your izba.
Cool. All right. Well, before we set off here, then, let me hit save here.
Why didn't that motherfucker want to move that table?
Well, chat, thank you so much for being here. Let me double check and see if we got anybody to raid. But for those of you who don't know, if you don't know, my name is Annie. I use she, her pronouns. There's my info in chat. I realized I didn't even do that at the beginning of the stream. We just dived right in. On the call with me, as usual, is Jackie D, he, him pronouns. There's his info in chat. I'm going to pull up Twitch right now and see if we got anybody that I want to send you guys over to after this one. Let's see. Luna is live. Yeah, let's go raid Luna. I love Luna Girl X. So please stick around for this one. Luna is one of the sweetest people who plays Dead by Daylight and a good friend of the stream. And if you want to figure out when we're going to be streaming more, help us decide on what to stream, all the other things, hop in our Discord at the link right there. It's also a great community. There's good pet photos. There's apparently some cat photos from tonight in there. And if you want to support us off Twitch, as some people we were talking about earlier, Ko-fi's the best place to do that. ko-fi.com/guineapiggames, or the link that's right there in chat. And yeah, no raid phrase. We'll just, if you are subbed to the channel, spam some of the channel's emotes in there when you get there. But other than that, please say hi to Luna and give her my love. Stick around for a little bit with her if you can. I don't know how much longer she'll be streaming, but it'll be nice to send some people her way. Love you, Jackie D. Thank you for being here as ever.
Love you.
And chat, you have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
No, dude, I was so freaking close. I know, I'm crying in the club. We're crying in the club right now. Hello? Yo, Annie, thank you for the raid, gamer. Hello, hello. How are you doing, lovely? I hope you're well. Allie, hi. Hello, cutie. What's up, what's up, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Annie, how was your stream? How did it go? Guys, if you don't know who Annie is, please go give Annie a follow. They are a lovely individual who absolutely deserves your follow. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good stream, friend. Hi, Jackie. Hello. Howdy, howdy. Oh, thank you, Dave, for the shout out. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, I'm just gonna stick to this gen. I mean,